How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Matchday.
Back to the channel and welcome.
This is what you get when Charles next to me on the show. She doesn't know what's going on. End the stream, Brendan. End the stream.
Apologies.
We started on the wrong foot.
Using this pad.
Listen, hopefully Arsenal don't start the same way. But listen, we are here. We are
1-0 down inside 1 minute. That's what that was.
Literally.
That's Charles' fault. But listen, hit the like button if you're here. Kickoff is about 25 minutes away. We're going to go through the lineups again. Obviously, you watch Starting 11. We're going to get some predictions and then thoughts generally. To my right, if you didn't know already, we have Shah.
Woo, I'm good. How are you?
I'm all good, you know. Can't complain. Can't complain. To my left, I was going to do individually, but they're the dream team, innit? James and Cecil.
Woo! Birthday boy, James.
Thank you for my Avengers cake, by the way. What the hell
Aww.
is this? Happy birthday. Also,
Just quickly, he's ruined it.
I'm so sorry. The cake was perfect. What is
Oh my gosh. Cecil's cake
Hey,
prepared.
AFTV, you're killing me, bro. Like, come on. The party popper didn't work.
What colour is this?
I don't know, but could you wear it through the
It's
stream?
like the away kit colours.
James's
Yeah, it
birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. 2 years in the company as well.
How's it look?
Woo,
You look great.
amazing.
You look superb, actually. I say you hit the town after Arsenal win today and go like that. Like, keep it on.
I don't know if it suits me.
Of course it does, James.
Yeah, man.
Thank
Turkish
you.
should rock that. Look, he wears things like that.
Yeah.
Do you want
Do you
to?
want to swap hats?
March 18th. That's when it's my turn. March 18th.
Yeah, it's definitely away kit colours though. Good.
It's nice.
Pick out.
I love that you're not going to wear it, but it's fine. It's
You know,
your birthday.
I'll figure something out.
All right. All right.
No, but happy birthday to James.
Thank
Obviously,
you.
it's his birthday today, and he's here watching the game with us. So big up, James.
Yeah, big you up. Why are you? Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Hello, happy
What would
birthday
I be
to the
doing otherwise at home watching Arsenal? So I may as well do it with all of you.
Oh, the people you love,
The
right?
dream team.
Something like that.
Something like that. But yes, thank you everyone. And the cake was really nice. That Avengers cake was really good.
You're
I
welcome.
got the bit with Iron Man on it. Not that it makes a difference. But
Is he your favourite? Is he? Oh, maybe
no,
shouldn't
I'm Spider-Man.
There was a Spider-Man one, but it was like a mini. It was a kids one, but I suppose
So what was that one?
You didn't get it.
No, I thought about getting it, but Avengers. Oh, it is what it is. Next
Oh, I
year.
thought that was a kid's cake. I thought that was Paw Patrol.
She thought.
I saw it when it was half cut.
You got a Paw Patrol cake.
That's what I was like, oh, that's what I get my kids when they're like 3 years
Paw
old.
Patrol,
said
you
that
don't know
earlier.
what
Is that
it's a
for
kid's
kids?
show, yeah.
Paw Patrol's a baby. It's like a baby, baby show. Right?
Right. Cool. Well, thank you everyone.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Next year we'll get you the Paw
Feels
Patrol
good.
one.
Yeah.
A lot of happy birthdays for James in the comment
Thank you,
section. Big up everyone.
Yeah, wish him
Someone-
happy birthday.
Aniket says it's his birthday as well, so happy birthday to Aniket as well.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. You share a great day.
So obviously Arsenal have to win today to make your birthday what it is.
I'm trying to think back at some of the other birthday wins. You know, one of the best nights that did land on my birthday was the Bayern Munich 2-0 win. Do you remember?
Okay, Ozil.
Ozil, yeah, at the last minute, the
Well,
crossing the
Bellerin
line,
when he-
and I think Giroud.
That was Bellerin's.
Yeah, that was
bombing down the
Bellerin in
right.
his heyday. Yeah. Nicking it past Douglas Costa, whipping it to the back post. Giroud plus 1 up because all unbelievable in that game. Trying to think of other. Birthday. The day before my birthday was the Jack Wilshere goal against Norwich.
Oh,
Okay.
goal of the
Yeah.
season, boy.
So I just
What
pretend that was on my birthday.
goal. That goal on the timeline not too
You've
long
named
recently.
two. Are the rest forgettable then?
To what?
Birthday.
Arsenal fixtures around your birthday.
I suppose
I'm
they
trying
come
to
at
think.
different. They come at
Last year was Villa 3-1. The year before that, I can't really remember. So yeah, it's been pretty good around my birthday.
So
Thanks,
are you a Scorpio as well then? Yeah, like me.
I honestly have no idea.
Oh.
Oh,
I know.
Right.
I always look this up and then I forget. So I'm gonna have a look right now.
No, because people tend to ask, and who really gives a shit?
of course, Turkish would answer like that. Of course he would.
What star sign?
I hate that question. What star sign are you? Oh, I'm this.
No, I don't get it.
What does that matter?
Listen, I don't really.
There's a
buy
whole
into it either, but you
calculator
should.
online.
But do you know yours? Do you know yours?
I
though?
know what mine is.
What are
Of course, you gotta know.
Pisces.
How do you know?
Okay.
Yeah, my sister's a Pisces. So
What
she's
does
in
that
March
mean?
as well. I don't know what it means. Fish.
People normally, I'm not big on star
I'm a good
signs.
swimmer.
Is it?
But
I had it, and then a quiz popped up.
It's a fish, maybe. I don't even know myself.
Can't breathe underwater, but yeah, I'm a good swimmer.
normally people just want to know if they're compatible with you, you know,
Yeah,
according to star
forget all that
signs.
rubbish. That's all the rock people and them and the star signs and the moving and all that. Forget all that energy
I
stuff.
said the Rock people. I thought he meant the Brahma Bull, fam. I was thinking the Rock. What's he got to do with star signs?
Yeah.
Charlie, what are you?
I'm Gemini, the best one.
Why is it the best one?
Get in it.
Because we got split personality.
So that means you're the worst one. Sure, that means you're mad.
How is it this difficult
That
to
means
find
we're
out?
really nice people,
Do you know
but we
what?
can literally go from 0 to 100.
Yeah, we're
I'll say
cussing bare
something
star signs
I'm
right now.
a Libra.
You're not a Scorpio. I swear we're only like
Wait,
2
I
weeks
can't believe
apart.
James
Yeah.
had to Google that after how many years?
No, I respect that, man.
What is
That's
a
mad that he doesn't know
Libra?
that, though.
Everyone throw your star signs up.
You need to know it. For someone here says such Pisces energy from Turkish.
What does that mean?
Maybe that explains it all.
So when's your birthday?
Extroverted, cozy,
March
and
is
friendly
March.
people. Oh, that's sweet.
Extroverted, cozy, and friendly.
Friendly.
Don't really know what that
Does
means.
that
but-
describe you?
I'd say friendly.
Thank you.
Extrovert.
I don't know what cozy means.
Yeah,
but,
when you're drunk,
I,
you're quiet.
I ain't about to describe you as cozy.
Yeah.
That's
a mad thing.
I'll leave that to the star sign.
Anyway, all right,
This
cool.
switch. I forget we're on a watch along.
There we go.
Sorry
We
to
all
the
learned
people-
something.
Sorry to all the people we dissed who are star signs.
Nothing to do with tactics.
We're
or
not dissing
sports.
anyone, though. We're not dissing anyone.
Yeah, to be fair, we're not.
Inchance, this is Mum's birthday as well. Big up, Mum.
Oh, happy birthday, Mum.
Mumsy.
Come on. Ash here with the super chat says, if we win. Wait, he says, we win today, we essentially save ourselves 4 games, the last 2 group games and the round of
Yeah, it's
32. A stronger lineup is absolutely correct. Kill the group today, and we are going to get into
That's
the
a
lineup
great
shortly.
point. Yeah, it's-
And he also asked, was Spurs last night the worst performance ever?
Oh, it was terrible. Did you watch? Look, you all watched it.
Yeah,
mental.
I will, before I go into the fact that I watched that game and it was brilliant watching Spurs, big up to the Arsenal women's team who apparently slapped up Leon.
Yeah, 5-1. Well
yeah,
done to our
Yeah,
women.
well done them.
Our women's team are on fire as well, boy.
Yeah,
Aren't
and we're-
Leon up there as well?
They're second,
in
I
terms
think.
of-
well, I think they're one of the.
I think Man United. I think they were when I last checked.
Is that
they
the
were joint
table?
top.
Let us know in the
Who
comments.
Yeah,
won
joint
Champions
top.
League last year? It was Leon, no?
Oh, Leon. Yeah,
Leon won,
Leon are
yeah.
sick. Yeah, Leon
Yeah,
are
yeah,
Leon
yeah.
are sick. That's
Yeah.
a good result.
We watched them, didn't we, Charlie, with Lee in the North London derby as well, 4-0 win. They're a class side.
Yes,
Play really
quality.
good football. But yeah, I watched United Spurs as well, and United battered them. Absolutely battered them.
I was watching with a friend, and he was saying like, I was saying this is what Tottenham want to do. So this is what they want you to do. Feel like you're in full sense of security, and they're going to count on you. But there was just none of
There was
that.
nothing.
None
Son
of that.
was missing.
Bro,
Well, Kane was missing, but Son
Son was nowhere to be seen.
terrible.
We've got to discuss Ronaldo at some point in this one. We
I
might have time, but
know.
we have to. I know you discussed it briefly on starting 11, but that's outrageous, by the way.
It is. Let's get into the lineup as well so we can discuss a bit about the game. Starting with Arsenal, home team. Turner in goal, Tomiyasu right back, Tierney left back, Holden and Gabriel centre back pairing, Lokonga, Xhaka and Vieira, the midfield 3. Saka, I'm going to assume Jesus on the left and Eddie Nketiah up top, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Eddie Nketiah on the left, considering
I
we've
agree.
seen that quite a bit over the last couple of
We
years
might
or
see
so
that more.
in his brief cameo appearances. And on the bench, strong bench, Ramsdale, Hine, White, Partey, Odegaard, Martinelli, Saliba, Cedric Nelson, Marquinhos, Serjan and Edwards. So yeah, strong lineup for sure. Probably our strongest lineup so far in the competition. Sure, thoughts?
Yeah, do you know, I am happy with the lineup. I'm glad that we went strong as well. I'm also glad that we've rested a few players, likes of Partey, Saliba.
Martinelli.
Yeah, Martinelli as well. Because obviously we need to focus on the league, sitting top of the table and that. Can't be.
I love the energy. I love
Such a great feeling. I probably would have wanted to rest Saka as well, only because he just gets so many minutes. And I think Marquinhos and Nketiah played really well together. So that's perhaps the only change I would have made, just to rest Saka. But other than that, I'm absolutely happy with it.
Yeah, James?
Yeah, I mean, there's a really fine line between kind of resting the players because we can, and less minutes supposedly sounds better, but there's also such thing as not enough minutes and lacking match sharpness. I know they played a lot of games this month. This is the busiest October I think we've ever had, and we've still got more to come. But at the same time, players want to be playing. This is going to sound bad, this might have just been me, but we've all played football. You want to play in those big games, but you also want to play in the... no disrespect to PSV, by the way. I think they're a good side, and the 11 I wanted reflects how good I think they can be and are. But you also want to be playing in those games where it's like, okay, maybe I can get a few goals here, maybe I can... It's in front of a home crowd, I can get some confidence. You want to be playing those games as well. I don't think the likes of Jesus and Saka and Martinelli are thinking, oh yeah, please rest me because I want to be ready for Southampton. I think they'll be wanting to play in all these games. So Arteta's got to manage that bright, and I think so far he has. And that point made before about saving 4 games is absolutely spot on, because if we win this, we really don't have to worry about next week. You'd think we'd have to worry about Zurich, and then we save ourselves 2 games.
Is this Jesus' first start in the Europa League? It is.
I believe it is.
It is.
Yeah, Saka started the last 2, including this one, and Martinelli started the first 3.
Yeah.
So I guess he's rotated it quite well.
He has. I think he mentioned that in his press conference that he's utilised his players.
And without Emil Smith-Rowe, which is massive, because he would be starting these games.
Yeah.
And El Neni. That's the other thing. We talk about Xhaka having to play in that role because no one would be doing it otherwise. But Lokonga, I think, would have been playing as more of a box-to-box 8 in that role, and it had been El Neni playing. I think El Neni is a very safe, dependable player, especially in the group stages of the Europa League campaign. So. We have had a couple of players missing. I think Zinchenko as well. We've had a few to contend with, and largely been pretty comfortable in the group. But I think this is a big test. I really rate PSV.
It is a big test, and we've got Ruud van Nistelrooy on the screen. I hated him growing up. I hated him. In hindsight, I have some respect for him. Obviously, he pushed Henry as well, and Henry was just lighting up the Prem.
Yeah.
But at the time, United fans used to try to say he's better than. Get out of here.
It was funny when he was talking about in his press conference that the reception he might get when he comes into the Emirates, saying he'll get a good reception. He was joking, obviously, but that was quite funny. I did have a little chuckle from his press conference. Did you get the Prettiest 11 right, James? I watched your video. You put Jesus and Eddie in, very close.
I was 2 off, so I had Martinelli instead of Saka. I will say that was before I knew he was ill, but still. And I had Saliba instead of Holding, which, to be fair, in hindsight, of course, Holding was going to play. I mean, if he doesn't play here, then when's he going to be used, really?
I understand you putting Saliba in there, because obviously what happened when he went away to Bodo, and I thought Saliba, do you know what, I thought he would have put him in. I'm glad how strong Mikel's gone though, because like that comment did say, if we get through this stage, you can rest for the next 4, and I actually think it had a big effect on the players doing Bodo, then going away to Leeds. You could see, honestly, when we was there, me and Robbie, we said it said towards in the second half, the players looked knackered. They were so beat.
But can and coming from someone who has no idea what it must be like, but we have the privilege of being able to rest and rotate a lot of our players in this group. We have the privilege of playing sides that are not as good as some of the Champions League sides we wanted to be facing in the Champions League. That's no disrespect, that's just a fact. It's the tier below in terms of European competition. We've had quite a few home games as well before these 2 away we had. So I don't really know if I buy the team's knackered. Like, why are they knackered? I appreciate it's a young team, but basically what I saw wasn't a tired team. I'm not actually even having a go. I didn't see a tired team. I just saw a team that was a little disjointed, still getting to grips with what they were doing, and maybe was just trying to hold on to what they had and not exert too much energy. I think if they had to go up a few gears, they probably could have, maybe.
Do you think against Leeds in that second?
No, not against Leeds. Leeds were poor.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But against Bodo, I think I know we made a few changes. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe in hindsight I'm thinking about it. I don't know. But I'm not sure if I buy this whole we're kind of really knackered suddenly. I wouldn't.
But I think I'm referring to the Leeds game. They looked beat. I'm telling you, look at those players. Bodo, Bodo were actually a really good side. They pressed very well, and I think it was disjointed. It was a great word. I think they were trying to adjust as well to the changes. But at Leeds, you could see mentally that the players towards that second half, they were just like lumping out. Yes, Leeds were on top of us for a lot of that second half, but they did look knackered. But you make a good point of whether you buy it or not, because I understand they're professional players. They've got the best, the best healthcare and whatnot when it comes to recovery and whatnot. But
you always got to listen when they're talking about those things. But I actually thought you meant Bodo, but talk about Leeds.
No, not Bodo.
Yeah, I mean, apparently their travel arrangements coming back were a bit all over the place.
It was different, completely different. They flew out the next day, which, by the way, that doesn't normally happen. They only fly straight after the game, private plane, but they went the next day, and I believe that did affect the performance as well on Sunday. I mean, I think I did hear something from a player saying that, it was different to what they're used to.
Yeah, they're just showing highlights of, I think it's Xavi Simons.
He's quality, by the way. Him and Cody, and there's another guy in the defensive midfield. I couldn't not remember
Sangare.
Yeah, he'd be great at Arsenal.
One we were not really linked with, but a lot of fans have talked about.
Yeah, the name's popped up over the years.
We should be looking at him.
On a selfish note, this Martinelli illness, how ill is he? Is he available for the weekend? We don't know.
I don't think it's anything serious.
Do we know what illness it is? Is it like flu or something like that?
It's going round. I'm ill.
Oh God, are you?
So
thanks for the cake.
I'm a bit old.
Oh, God.
No, I've got Martinelli in my fantasy team, so I need to know if he's playing this weekend.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I need to change that.
that's the selfish reasons. Let me look at the PSV lineup as well whilst we're at it, because we have mentioned a few players. They've got Benitez in goal, Max left back, Mwene right back, Romalo and Obispo centre back pairing, Gutierrez and Sangare, the two double pivot, Veerman ahead of them, Gakpo on the left, Simmons on the right, and Till up top. So a strong team. We already mentioned Gakpo on the left and Simmons on the right. On Gakpo, similar to Sangare, a player we've been linked with, I guess, maybe not necessarily strong links, but fans touting the name as an option. I spoke with Mike, a PSV fan, earlier in the week, and he's kind of resigned to the fact that in the next 6 to 12 months that Gakpo will be sold. They're looking at around 50 million for him. And we know this summer just gone, we was looking for another winger, albeit Rafinha was the main one where he plays off the right, Gakpo plays off the left. But with Emile Smith-Rowe's injuries so far this season and the amount of game time he's missed, maybe Gakpo someone we go back in for. Hoping he has a quiet game today.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is not like I remember when Tielemans and Leicester came to play at the start of the season. Everyone was saying, let's hope Tielemans impresses and shows everyone what he's about. I think no, I know what he's about. Please be crap, and he wasn't great in that game. But I'm hoping the same for Gakpo. Like, I don't need him to come and do it at the Emirates to prove to everyone he's that player and suddenly we'll pick him up. Listen, the scouts should be able to watch his games and be able to tell, okay, well, could he adapt this to the Premier League or whatever? And if there's a difference in league, they should know what those differences are. I don't need him to come tonight and look brilliant. If he does and we win 3-0, then you think, okay, cool, well, there's a player there, let's look into it. But ideally, him, Xavi, Sangare, all of them will be rubbish, but they probably won't because they're the top scorers, I believe, in Eredivisie. I think.
They are.
He's got, I think, 24 goal contributions in 18 games. I'd look at that's 13 goals, 11 assists. So he's looking pretty unbelievable. And because he can play up front, I mentioned the starting 11. Because he can play up front and he's 6'2", he might offer a different dimension, and he might be that kind of wide player. Look at all the signings we've been making, can play multiple positions, and I think Arteta is sort of looking at those players that you can think, okay, well, this week I want to play Jesus, but Nketiah's got to start, so we'll chuck him on the left. I think that's a big thing for him. So
9 goals, 7 assists in the league in the first 10 games, 3 goals, 2 assists in the Europa League in the first 3 games. So he is a big threat, and he's on Tomiyasu's side, and Tomiyasu has kind of come back into the team, done very well. He made the left back spot his own the last couple of weeks. It looks like he's playing right back today, unless Arteta just does a madness and we're seeing Tierney right back.
Tierney playing like prime Iron Robin from right back.
Imagine.
But Shah, you confident?
Yeah, I'm feeling really confident. Obviously, we're at home. We've gone strong. So yeah, I've got no reservations at all.
And I see a few people in the chat saying Gakpo wants Man United. Well, he didn't put a transfer request in when Man United were interested, my guy. So how badly does he want them? That's the question.
I'd heard there were some quotes or something, but I mean, I think I've also heard him say that he models his game off Henry.
He said he recently started.
So
a lot of players.
I think if Arsenal made a serious approach, I don't think he'd turn us down. If Arsenal and Man United made serious approaches, that'd be interesting. That'd be really interesting because we kind of wonder where we are in comparison to United and the processes and all that. You can't ignore what a massive club they are. So they'll be watching him. Man United fans will be watching him after their big win yesterday and just thinking, go and do something. Because with the Ronaldo thing, they'll be looking at another player who can play up top. And
he'll be firing though. Like, if I take my mind back, obviously, when as a player, like, he's be thinking, boy, going to Arsenal. There was rumours about me potentially being here. He'll be fired up to make an impression tonight. I know you said you don't want his players to have a good game, but he's going to be wanting to prove a point massively tonight. He knows the eyes will be watching, especially when I listened to Ruben for his press conference as well. He was saying how big of a club which we are, how big of a club Arsenal are, and how much the boys are looking forward to this game. They're top of the Premier League currently, Arsenal, and how much of a test it's going to be. But they're fired up for the challenge. So players that we're mentioning, still young players, they're going to be thinking, this is a shop window opportunity. I do well here. Maybe Nick can move to the Premier League, because I know I would be thinking that as well. So I'm sure that's exactly what they'll be thinking. So they'll be fired up for it. But I'm more sure that you said, obviously, I know that Tomiyasu's playing up against him. It just settles all my nerves. I don't know what it is. Every time I hear Tomiyasu, he's just like, okay, good luck. He's been so solid, he's been so good.
On that note, Benjamin, I think he puts that into a good sentence. I trust Tomiyasu more than I fear Gakpo. That's probably the best way to put it.
Exactly
how I feel.
And on the other side, Simmons against Tierney, which is another interesting battle. Simmons coming free agent. I'm not too sure what happened to him and why he was a free agent at the end of it, because there is a player there. Not sure if there was attitude problems. Maybe the chat could highlight. James,
well, for Xavi.
Simmons, yeah.
They can't have attitude problems. They got Mbappe there, dude. Bro, they can't release
but for him to have a free transfer.
Yeah, it is a bit crazy.
Did he run it down? I'm not too sure.
I really have no idea. And as someone who is forever, scouting players on Football Manager, and when some youngster comes up, I'm like, oh, I've heard of this guy. But Xavi Simmons I knew very little about. And then there was a lot of talk around him. And was it this summer he went to PSV?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really know very little. In fact, I know very little about what kind of player he is. Some of the highlights they were just showing suggest he's quite direct.
He is.
So, yeah.
They both are.
He went both, and he can go both sides. I'm sure when I watch some of them play, he goes both sides, right and left.
Tierney, tell me if this is unfair, right? I feel like sometimes when the game opens up, Tierney can look a little flustered. Whereas when we're kind of defending deep block, it's about winning your headers, putting your body on the line. He's kind of there and he's always focused or whatever. But whereas when it stretches a little bit, maybe it doesn't suit him quite as well. He prefers getting forward in an open game. I don't know. Is that fair, guys?
I think that's a fair thing. He does prefer to get forward and then cross the ball in.
I think so.
I think he's coming to terms with what's being asked from him. And when you start a game and you're not really familiar with what's being asked of you, you wait for the other cogs to start working before you start, whereas maybe you're seeing him as someone that should be one of the first cogs working in centrally. I'm just trying to find the reason as to why.
I really hope he plays well today. I think he should start against Southampton too.
Do you think he's been not disrespected, but do you think people forgetting his level of how good he is?
No, you can never forget how good he is.
No.
I think people just more get concerned about his injuries more than anything. But I think everyone still remembers, the qualities that he brings. So
no one in this whole Tierney thing's done anything wrong. Tierney's not done anything wrong. He's just been injured and he's played well when he's been available. Arteta was right to sign a trusted starting left back. I might have to come to terms with the fact Zinchenko's a left back. and played Tomiyasu against Salah. Not my birthday, Robbie, not yet. Tomiyasu came in against Salah, was unbelievable. Won the man of the match, although many players could have got it. And that's it. And fans are right to kind of ask questions about the future Kieran Tierney, what with the injury record and everything. But no one's doing anything wrong here. Yeah. He just has to play well as he always has, and I think he'll start against Southampton. He should.
Don't be too quick to give Robbie that money as well, because he's going to owe me some money at the end of the year. So you might need to give it to me for him.
Right. Oh,
don't worry about that. He made some silly bets, to say the least, in the summer.
Well, it looks like I might have as well.
But also,
there was some understanding behind your one.
Of course there was. I've still got hope. Yeah. I don't know why, but I still have a little bit of hope.
What, Zinchenko going into midfield?
Where is it now? Zinchenko how much? 6-0?
It's about 8 now.
Is it 8?
Yeah.
He's only missed 3 games in the league, or 2 games in the league.
Oh, I think we've done all
more.
comps.
Oh, you done all comps.
But make sure.
But I don't think he's played Europa. So yeah, it's probably about. Actually, you're right. It's probably about 6-7-0.
Once you got to pay that money, save that money,
so
James. Don't just give it to Turkish, give it to me, because Turkish also made bets with me at the start of the season.
He said bets. I made £120 bet with him. So with Robbie, I'm getting £100 off Robbie. You bet £50. This guy's betting change. Penny up the wall change he's betting, and he's coming to bring chest
I've got a lot of bets
to bring chest
going my way right now.
Yeah, all your bets probably accumulate to $45.99 or something.
I've never been a gambler. I like to do bets.
It's not gambling like that. It's a friendly, it's
still gambling. He might need that money.
I don't really do those things. Cost of living crisis and all those things.
He was so adamant that he was playing as a left back. I thought I need to call his bluff on this. And
Dan has made a point here a few times that I'm going to bring up. He says, watch out for Obispo, a potential Gabriel replacement. Just before the stream started, Robbie mentioned that on the way back from the Leeds game, he bumped into some Birmingham City fans and their opinions on Austin Trusty, and you let me know that Trusty's a left-sided centre-back. I thought he was actually a fullback when he first came in. And how well he's doing over there, and potentially he becomes the backup to Gabriel. I'm not too sure how much weight that holds, but
sorry, no, go on.
No, I was just saying, did Robbie tell you that from you got stopped by the Birmingham fans in the service station? He got mobbed. Anyway, sorry, that goes completely away from the point. But yeah, he got mobbed. Yeah. It's crazy, but yeah.
I think I've loosely heard that he's been doing really, really well. I've not followed him closely at all, but good. The trusty son, he came in about 22, 23 years old. Doubts about whether, the plan was he we signed him in January, but he was going to arrive in the summer and then have a year. So it's going to be minimum 18 months before we even saw him in an Arsenal shirt. And apparently he's doing well. And if it means, I think we spent 2-3 mil or something, if it means we get 5 to 10, then, you know, good business. If it means he's good enough to be part of the squad, even better. So, you know, I don't mind Arsenal doing that kind of clever business on the side. Those things are part of running a club well. And we're off.
Kicked off, people.
Come on, Arsenal.
PSV in blue.
Quick, let's go around predictions, Shah.
I'm going 3-1 Arsenal.
3-1, I'm going 2-1.
3-2.
3-2. Cecil?
2-1.
2-1, yeah?
Yeah, it's Arsenal.
I also, you sparked another thought, which that we'd been linked this morning, I think it was Simon Collins, said Arsenal have been keeping tabs or keeping an eye or interested in Evan Ndika from Frankfurt. Again, another tall, left-footed centre-back, good pass for the ball, scouted many a time on Football Manager. Yeah, so clearly that's an area of the pitch that Arsenal do want to add competition to.
Yeah.
You know, which surprises me a little. I wouldn't.
Do you think Martinez was coming in as a left back or
left back? 100%, yeah. Especially now, I realise how badly I've lost this debate with Robbie. I think so. And when I watched him yesterday in the Spurs game, I've got to give credit, man. He was so good.
He's turned it around, didn't it?
And his passing is crisp. And I was kind of watching, thinking, I completely see how you would have thrived in that inverted role for us.
United fans say he's the player of the season so far.
Yeah, listen,
they're loving him.
Would not trade him for Zinchenko, because
no way.
I think what Zinchenko
Yeah.
can offer him.
Jesus.
And what Zinchenko, also his personality, everything, you know, him and his wife stopping outside the Tollington, like all that. I love Zinchenko, but Martinez looks very good.
Yeah, he does.
I was just saying, but I'll take
And
it.
it's just popped up on Sky Sports that Ronaldo's been dropped for the Chelsea game as well. So,
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
That's it, Eddie, go on.
Yeah.
Eddie on the left, by the way, Jesus up top. That's how.
What do you guys make of like the way Ronaldo's, you know, being benched and?
Being benched is fine because the team's playing well. I think United with him out of the squad, but like how you're walking off. Yeah, listen, Eric Ten Hag gave him respect by not bringing him against City. He said because of his legacy or whatever, which I still think is wild that he said that, but fair enough. But then to be so disrespectful to your manager by walking off and leaving, by the way, he didn't just walk off; he left the stadium as well early.
I sympathise with him a little bit, though.
What, Ronaldo?
They should have sold him. Now, why are you not going to just let him go and then you keep hold of him? And we all kind of knew something was going to happen in this situation, that they kept hold of him. We knew he didn't want to be there. And this just happens to be one of them. Don't get me wrong, in isolation, you look at it and it's silly. It is disrespectful. Yeah. But I think it's also disrespectful to keep hold of one of the best players the world has seen in the last 10, 15 years, if not ever, one of the best. And leave him on the bench. I'm not saying they needed him yesterday. I'm just saying they should have sorted it out prior to yesterday.
Yeah. Exactly.
Obviously, yesterday there wasn't a need for him to come on. They controlled the game. They dominated, created a whole.
So you said there should have been a communication before to say like
they should have sorted out in the summer. I think it was just you know
for the transfer.
United dug their heels in with it a little bit. I'm not sure if that was Ten Hag or maybe the people above because of maybe shirt sales and what he does. Not just on the pitch for them, but I just feel like
I hear what you're saying.
He shouldn't be there.
I think for him as a man, as a professional as well, known as there's young players on that side as well. Like just you don't need to do that. You know, it was he knew what he was doing.
Go on,
Lokonga. What a pass!
He's going to give that? No.
Soft.
What a ball from Lokonga though. That was massive. Absolutely sublime.
Probably the best pass we've seen him.
Yeah,
that was incredible. I thought Turner caught that outside his area. For what it's worth, I don't think anyone's done it. Personally, I don't think United have done anything wrong. He's under contract. If they wanted to keep him, they kept him. Yeah. And if the money was right...
But if Ronaldo doesn't fit Ten Hag's philosophy, which we knew that kind of before the season started, and we know that more now, I think holding on to him was just a show of power.
But I think United almost needed that.
Oh,
good start. Can we just sort of say just quickly? Arsenal started very well.
I think United, with everything that's gone on the last few years, I think they needed a manager to do something that was just to show some authority. If you know what I mean?
Well, don't you think selling him would have been that? Look at what Arteta got from selling Aubameyang and how much credit he gets now.
He didn't sell him.
You know what I mean?
It's like he made a loss on Aubameyang, but you're right in what you said of how the team progressed from that. But just think
You don't need that. Not that Man United were meant to refresh this summer and forget all the noise, and they kind of kept one of the loudest components.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I don't really follow the situation closely enough, but I just think ultimately,
in isolation as an individual, that is, I don't know, it's a mad move. But
yeah, I also, with everything, I know it's going to sound very sensitive, all that, but I do think I don't know everything that's going on, and I sort of just try and.
Because at the same time, he must be on what, 300k too. He must be on
about 300 bags a week.
He wants to play football, which is a good thing. It's not like he just, I'm going to sit on the bench, make my money, and call it a day. He wants to play football.
He wants to play.
And he's coming to the end of his career, especially in European football. So I just feel like he was wrong for that moment, but United were wrong in keeping him when the reality is, number one, you don't want him, and number two, he doesn't fit in.
I look forward to hearing you and Saeed discuss it on Big Six, actually.
Yeah,
I'll be interested to see what Saeed thinks.
Because I know Saeed thinks it's a disgrace. That's what he tweeted anyway.
It's bad.
I'm more on that.
Yeah, so am I.
I am as well. At Ronaldo's reactions.
I think you can deal with that internally. Like the next day, you go to the manager's office and say, like, guys, listen, come on, what's going on? Like, this is ridiculous.
But then I guess on the flip side, it's built up frustration because, like we were saying, he wanted it out from how long ago?
Yeah, but he's a model professional. Like he's so impressionable on the younger players in his team, people in general.
500k a week, people are saying.
Oh, is
Raw.
So I'm saying he could easily just sit down and make his money, $1 million every 2 weeks.
He
wants to play football.
Every 2 weeks.
Come on,
he gets 800 grand to $1 million per Instagram post as well. Just a little fat for you.
This has been a great start from Arsenal. Can I just say the interchanging Tierney in that last move was very inverted, but in the build-up to all that, it was actually Xhaka dropping deep and Keita coming central and Tierney playing wide. I thought this is back to that glorious 2020-21 season where we finished 8th. Back to the vintage Arsenal.
Don't call that vintage Arsenal.
That was, the good old days. But no, really sharp start actually, and Lokonga's started really bright. That pass over the top of Tierney was.
Lokonga looks like his confidence has just grown overnight.
Look at that, he's won the ball back there. Well done.
Nice.
Good Tommy. Deal with this.
Nice.
Back yourself. Well done.
We did have a poll as well to start the show. Who's winning? Arsenal, PSV. 88% of 3,000 votes says Arsenal, and the remaining 11.
Well, they voted
12%.
Arsenal to win.
88%.
88%.
Hey, bro.
Why are you laughing, Cecil? Is that a nervous laugh?
No, the poll is just so who's going to win the game. Us.
No, it's not
Majority Arsenal fans.
It's not. Topics, to be fair. It's.
Cec, you'd be surprised it's not majority Arsenal.
There's Arsenal fans.
It says, do clubs actually want Ronaldo other than Todd Bowley? Well, in the summer, it didn't look like many wanted him. I just think they should have let him go and let him sort himself out.
By the way, I wasn't trolling PSV there. I was trolling the question. I'm not saying it's an easy win, obviously. But this has been a good start.
It's PSV.
Been a really bright start. Just keep this up. They are trying. They're playing out the back, PSV. But we've been. This
is their first bit.
Nice.
First bit of sustained possession, surely, but that's a foul.
Well done.
Ref, that was soft though.
That was soft.
We're doing what Leeds done to us to them right now.
Just getting an effort, pressing like mad.
Bodies all round.
Yeah, man.
This was soft, man.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
Was that a foul?
That wasn't a foul, to be honest.
Yeah.
That is what it is.
It is what it is. So is this the centre back they're talking about?
Must be, yeah.
Well, that's a nice
left-footed ball.
Tomiyasu though, you got. Little push on the back.
Is that our ball, their ball?
Little nudge.
Tommy is he's quality. He just makes you feel so calm.
Do you know what I love about him as well? You know, when he comes back from injury, he never looks a bit shaky. He just comes back like he didn't even leave.
Yeah, when he first signed and he made his debut, like he was solid. He looked like he's been playing the Prem for years. I was like, bro, this guy is. He's superb. Nothing phases him.
Yeah, I mean,
he can play as well.
Whoever scouted him, it was a brilliant spot. I'd heard of him. He was really linked with Tottenham, but
yeah.
You know what? He'd be perfect in that Conte back three, wouldn't he? Actually, when you think of, but anyway, glad he's not there. The fact that he can play so many positions and cover in lots of areas, and he's definitely good enough to start as well. Often a lot of these players that can cover in lots of areas, you just know them as squad players, but he can start in multiple positions for us.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, love him. I do want to see a little bit more going forward from him, but I appreciate that
Poor touch.
Yeah. Do you know what? I feel like a lot of people say that. A lot of people go to like, I want to see him more offensively, but it's nice to see a defender defend first more than anything. It'll be obviously you want to see him add that to his game, but right now I think he has all the components to be just what he is at right back, as solid and left back.
Well, also as an inverted fullback whose job is to
get forward.
But also like shield the two centre backs. And
do you think Ben White does that and Tomiyasu doesn't, or do you think it's similar? Because I just think that from our right back, Arteta wants them tucking in more than attacking.
Yeah,
so,
I think so too.
We're similar with Ben White. We don't see much from an attacking front from his side.
What I'd say is White, while he's not natural at it, is looking a lot better with the overlaps.
He's the last
couple games.
He looks quite improved massively.
I don't really see Tommy.
To be honest, Tomiyasu hasn't had a consistent right back slot for nearly 8 months, 9 months now.
Go on, Tierney, go on, get a goal.
That was one of those he was thinking about it for ages.
Thomas, what did you say?
Thomas Partey.
I was just about to say that as well. I was going to say he's been watching Thomas Partey too much, but I suppose he scored that banger recently, so I can't really get onto him too much.
That was a ball.
That was brilliant from Tomiyasu and Saka.
Eddie should have done better, to be honest, man.
To be fair, that would have been if he scored from that, that would have been a hard.
But his left foot is special.
Go on, this is a goal.
Go on, spit.
Oh, he said spin. He said go spit.
What?
What did you say? Go spit?
No, he said spin.
Spin.
Xhaka should have done better there as well. Last 2 times, Eddie and Xhaka really should be hitting the target.
I was there, I was thinking just spinning. No, but I mean, it wasn't. He can do anything, can't he?
Wait, how many players were there though?
That's awful.
I mean, maybe getting blocked, but yeah. Well played, Arsenal.
That's good.
Good to see Xhaka getting forward there as well.
Yeah, 12 minutes
in. Pressing. Gabriel wins his header. That's good.
The way Jesus picks out there.
PSV's defending at this moment is just mad, because how's a simple header just essentially putting him through on the left if he had a better touch?
Congo's finding good positions picking up the ball, by the way, as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like he's just doing that deep sitting roll.
Well done. Yeah.
Nice, Vieira.
I just love seeing players that can ride challenges, come out, keep the ball.
Did you see that Bernardo Silva one for City when was it Foden should have scored?
Old school team.
Last season.
Go on.
Last week. Was it last week?
I think it was last season.
What is their defense? That's
Come on.
Get across. This PSV defending is a mess, by the way. I just want to put it out there.
Is it Saka?
Touch. Look, he tried to control that.
Hey, was that a penalty?
How?
Handball.
He's saying I've chested it.
Jesus was out. Get up, man, you mug. You got the free kick, man. Shut up.
He tried to control it. How did he foul it? Look, he's went to chest the ball. That's a chest.
Wait.
The guy held his forehead.
Jesus' face when he sat next to him, like, you being for real?
Look, a simple.
That was a chest.
It caught a bit of an arm, but that's it.
It caught a bit of a wrist. That was about it. A bit of a wrist. Ash says Arteta ball is back after a 2-game absence.
Well, who back?
I should have gone down
Arteta
when
ball.
you put it back.
Oh, okay.
I think we're playing good to start though. Like obviously Bodo and Lee.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday to ya.
What the hell is going on around here? I need a rise or something, man. I'm telling you.
I need a rise or a raise.
What, to do
Raise
with
or
that?
I need a rise.
Rise, pay rise.
Yeah, but a raise.
Yeah, rise. What are you thinking about over there, my guy?
Yeah, exactly. There's kids watching.
There's kids watching.
Stop that. Oh, jeez. But surely that random break into someone.
It's because you had the tassel. We're playing so well. I just got a bit excited.
Tinsel?
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Tassel? What's going on?
I don't know, whatever
What's
it's
on your
called.
mind?
You know what?
Are you reading a new book, Cecil?
Thank you, everyone.
50 Shades?
No.
Still 0-0.
Anyway, back to
Yeah, 14 minutes in.
Someone said Turkish needs is paid to be erected. Hey. Well, that's a good way to put it.
Oh my God.
certainly the rice.
Maybe you should use those words when you speak to Robbie.
I don't know about that. I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
Robbie will look at Hey, Robbie will get you out of the company
So Anthony thinks you were singing to me as well. It's not my birthday, it's James's birthday.
That's how random it was.
Out of nowhere.
Came out of nowhere.
Absolutely nowhere. Thank you, though.
She's the water bottle as a mic. Oh, my days.
I didn't even realise it's because I was about to take a sip.
Oh, it's good to be back.
Thank you.
Jeez Louise.
Can I just say, though, Charlene, you had a world-class moment last week when... on the watch-along, Turkish goes, right, it's full-time, people. I've got it on my phone, it's full-time. And then Shura goes, are you sure? He goes, I've got it here, it's full-time, don't worry, this is a minute behind, you're good. And Charlene goes, what do you think? But you never know.
You never know what could happen.
Turkish like, all right then, you never know. Fair enough.
Yeah, but I thought he was classifying right as full-time. I was like... unsure.
You thought he meant as in like it's job done.
In my eyes,
They're not going to
that's it
score
now.
now, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
It was world class. He had it on his phone. Full time, Arsenal, the points on the board, job done.
And then when it full time, when she was like, that's it. And I'm just like, oh, it's only 2 minutes ago, it's done.
That was my reaction. My
Charlene,
feelings.
you are.
Arteta's doing a press conference, Charlene.
You never know. They might go back and score.
That was world class. Just the way Turkish was so stressed about that game.
Yeah.
And then he's having his full time. His app. His Sky Sports app.
That was
question.
too much at the end, I can't lie.
It was. We just wanted that game over,
yeah.
mate, because we just looked.
At 45, that second 45, man.
Quick. I'll cover off the whole debate. Just lucky or deserve 3 points?
Oh, I know you.
I don't want to go. I want to know your opinion.
Nah, lucky. Like, I know Robbie was against it. After he spent a whole week thinking about it and all these voices had in his head. We were lucky. We were lucky at times, massively.
100% we were lucky.
I've had this debate 1,000 times this week.
Fair play to the boys.
I lose every debate.
Do you?
On this. Yeah. But no, fair enough.
What did you make of it? Do you think we deserved that win?
What, do you think it was well played then?
I thought the boys worked incredibly
hard. Yeah,
hard.
I agree with that.
And they deserved it, like, personally, for their grit and determination, their fight. But if you're talking on, like, footballing terms, which I guess, forgetting the goals, would be dominating the game, creating chances, looking more likely to score. I think we were lucky there, but whatever. Yeah. Like, you're gonna have some of those, so don't get onto the comment section. It's my birthday, leave me alone.
Disclaimer.
Not a lot done in the last 5 minutes after that couple flurry of chances.
PSV started.
Robbie's funny because coming out of that game, he was like, "We got away with that, lucky." And all the fans saying we're lucky. And then I think in the car journey home and things, I was thinking, I think it was
he said he rewatched it, which I respect, but I sometimes think when you rewatch games, I don't think that always helps.
No,
because
it doesn't.
Remembering actually how you felt in the moment you were watching it.
Yeah.
Like, how did you feel? Did you feel Arsenal had it under control? And if you come out and your overriding feeling is we were lucky, then that, I think, tells more than watching it knowing they're not going to score. Robbie, kind of going, well, that wasn't it.
Robbie was sat next to me getting angry with how much we couldn't keep the ball. He deep down, he would know.
We were all too, but I did get what he means. Like, it's not like...
Oh my God.
Who was that?
Lakonga.
Don't even.
It wasn't great.
That was Lakonga.
He erased that first ball he done.
Look at Arteta's reaction.
Yeah, 1-1.
What on earth was that?
No, I think, it's fair to say, if you go away to majority of teams in the league and you play like that, to get away with 3 points is lucky.
Yeah. That's what I'm more.
That's just how I see it.
What he's got in his head is that whole argument he was saying, when Tottenham do this, Conte's a genius. He kept going and he kept banging on about that. That's probably what it was. But for Arsenal,
I don't necessarily mean the refereeing decision. I mean the ball bobbling around inside the penalty area from crosses in, and we managed to get it out. Ramsdale making 3 key saves in the game. Forget the refereeing decision.
The ball all second half.
Which I think the refereeing decision balanced itself out over the game. I just look at Ramsdale being man of the match.
Fabio Vieira,
nice.
He's good.
Love it.
I actually love him.
I know.
Yeah, Bernardo's one was against Liverpool. He turned 3 men in the middle, passed it through. Foden really should have. I think it was Foden should have scored.
Yeah. I'm glad to see Fabio Vieira is doing well, because 2 months ago on my brother's birthday, he wanted the away kit. I said, "What player do you want?" He said it was between one of two, Saliba or Fabio Vieira. But he wasn't sure. He was kind of sure Saliba was going to be a top player, and obviously we still got a lot to learn. Because Vieira's that bit of a risk. I don't think we'd even seen him kick a ball at that point.
I think it was a risk at that time.
And I was like, "You want Vieira, don't you?" He's like, "Oh, go on then."
His numbers were crazy last year, though. For the amount of games he played, his numbers were mad.
And I like it. And you know what, right? everyone knows I love Martin Odegaard. Everyone knows I love him. I was one of the few who wanted him over James Maddison, although I don't know
what are you going to say here, though?
I love Maddison. I want both. But Vieira's got a certain output and a certain... Oh, go on.
Goal.
Oh!
Vieira's looking like he's got a certain something in the final third that if that translates to the Premier League, Odegaard's either going to have to make way for him or you know, adapt his game a little bit in some way because, you know, output like that from midfield's priceless. Now, granted, we're yet to see it over a prolonged period of time in the Premier League, but we mentioned, I think you said on Full Time a couple of weeks ago, that the areas he gets in for his shots, whatever. Last week away at Bodo Glimt didn't look that great, but again, then he was playing on the left in Xhaka's role. So
I think Odegaard might go into an 8.
I think maybe long term. I love both. I mean, that's the kind of depth I love. They're the kind of players I love as well.
And the passes he finds, he's Fabio Vieira's class. One thing that always frustrates me with Martin Odegaard, he loves to find that last pass when he could shoot. That does frustrate me. I think Fabio Vieira doesn't do that. I think he actually pulls the trigger more.
But the goal's that way, my guy. What the hell is going on?
There's a lovely pass from Xhaka.
That's a ball.
Nice.
No, big up Eddie though as well. In the interview, I think it was with Arsenal, he said him and Jesus can play together as well as up front or play alongside each other.
If I was big up Eddie Nketiah, but if I were playing in Jesus' position, I'd be convincing people I can play with him. We both play. Be a right back. Yeah.
Mikel, we can. Yeah. Well, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Nah, but listen, I'm joking. Take nothing away from Eddie. I think he's done well when he's come in, and he's got the pace to play out on the wing, as does Jesus. So I think we will see a bit more of them together. Hope we do.
There's no better feeling as a striker with playing alongside a striker that complements your play as well, though. As well, I have to say that.
Cool.
Exactly.
Good header.
Come on!
That was good from Lukonga, that.
I don't really like out-swinging corners, man.
No, neither. Put them on the keeper, you know.
Yeah, I want them in swing, but then we haven't got set well.
Yeah, we haven't got.
I think Vieira from this side has shown a bit in terms of his corners in previous games.
Saka and Martinelli have improved, especially Martinelli's improved massively. Anyway.
Even with free kicks generally, though, we don't really have a threat from 25, 30 yards out.
I get what you mean.
But I guess bring Champions League football next summer.
So James Maddison.
We need more of a dead ball specialist. Yeah, we do need more.
I'd love James Maddison. I'd absolutely love him.
What's he got? A year left after this one, I think.
Is that right?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he's awesome.
How much do you think he'll go for? In this market, surely he'll be... Well, I mean, unless you get negotiated well, I think it'll be crazy money,
English
surely.
tax, yeah. I think you're probably looking about 100k.
65, you said. I'll say that's, 70, 75.
How much did Calvin Phillips go for? I'm sure he was around
40, 45.
Oh, is it? I thought it was more.
Something like that, I think. Comments?
Let us know.
Comments? They'll be sure to.
We're, dare I say, flattering to deceive a little bit. We're having a few moments where we're getting in around the box. I think we look quite sharp in possession, but we're not doing that much in terms of actually...
Yes, I mean, PSV are quite open. We're breaking the lines quite well, but then whether it's Eddie or Jesus getting it, it's not really sticking. It's coming back out.
Yeah. I thought they'd offer more than this, personally. I'll be honest. I know we're at home, but we really are really dominating. The defending has been sometimes in that box been a bit abysmal, but I mean it's credit to Arsenal.
I was expecting PSV to be a bit better.
Yeah, I thought they'd be a bit more lively going forward. Listen, let's talk too soon, actually says. Touch wood.
Yeah. Here's PSV on the counter.
1-0 PSV.
Well done.
That way we're dealing with it. I think they look a bit nervous.
Gave a free kick.
I think it might have been soft, but Lukonga needs to sort it out. They're losing the ball.
Xhaka. Is he the captain for tonight, yeah?
Yeah.
Granite.
Is he? No, he's not.
He's got the captain's armband.
Oh, is that the armband there?
Yeah.
I thought Jesus was the second in line, no?
No, Xhaka
was before as well.
Yeah. Has been...
Why did I think Jesus?
I don't know. He hasn't even... I think he might have mentioned it, but he's never worn them.
Yeah, didn't I have to say it's Odegaard and Jesus and Xhaka?
One other person, Xhaka, yeah. But Jesus hasn't yet to... I don't think he's yet to wear it.
Jules says, get real, James. Vieira's too lightweight for the Prem. He scored one banger and everyone is fanboying over him.
Ooh. I'll be honest, my thoughts were alongside him being too lightweight, but when you're a good enough player where you can pass and move off the ball without getting involved in that tussle and bustle. I mean, players can do that, and he's one of those players.
This whole lightweight thing, it just doesn't really hold weight. So it's one of them myths, I think, man.
Yeah,
if you're quality, you're quality.
Yeah, that's it. You can move.
Even down to someone like Almiron at Newcastle, you're seeing the best of him now because they're actually playing football for once with him in the side. Usually they're camping up and you're not getting the best out of him. Now, if you see his goal the other day, crazy goal. And in general, he's showing a lot more of his talent.
And the role that Fabio Vieira plays, you don't have to get involved in shoulder-to-shoulder battles and all of that. You don't. You can just pass, move, keep it, find the space, and that's what he does best. He's a quality player.
That's like that whole can Messi do it on a cold night in Stoke argument.
That one ran for so long, innit?
Messi would have come.
He would have batted it up.
This league, bro. Obviously now he's old now, but I mean in his
when that argument was there,
destroyed this league.
Yeah,
100%.
I agree.
100%.
David Silva, someone said as well, a good example.
Where's
There's
David
many
Silva
good
now?
examples.
Bernardo, all of them.
Where's David Silva playing now?
Is he in the States?
No, didn't he go
Europe?
to?
I don't know.
Sorry, who? Sorry,
David Silva.
Real Sociedad?
Yeah, he went there, innit? Big UFC card this weekend as well.
Who's on it? Give me a big one.
Charles Oliveira, Islam Makhachev, that's the headliner. Peter Yan and Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, you love the UFC, innit?
Aljamain Sterling, that's a championship one as well. Who's Aljamain fighting? I forgot. Aljamain's Jamaican as well. You should be. That should be your guy.
Oh, I think we spoke about this before.
Yeah.
But you said you should be watching it.
Massive croquet this weekend as well.
Croquet, yeah?
They're running in on goal.
You bring it to DR Sports, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, does James watch that?
He plays it, he
Massive
watches it,
fan.
he's got the shirt.
Really?
Yeah. The whole.
Are you joking?
No, he's being serious. He's being serious.
The great. No, I'm joking.
Javi there in his shirt.
The croquet,
How's your boxing going?
Champions League final.
Dillashaw, that's it,
Boxing,
Dave.
yes.
Dillashaw, yeah.
Dillashaw.
That'd be a good fight as well.
Right, we've done nothing the last 15 minutes.
But we got something coming now.
hope
Bukayo
you're right.
Saka on the ball.
Well, I'm on edge because at any minute, Charlene might just break out into a song.
What are you
Does that mean
doing,
you're
though,
regretting
Xhaka,
one?
man? Can't you see the guy on the
Yeah,
left?
that was
terrible
poor.
ball. Go on, give it to him, Oh.
You got to punish him. It's
You
so
got,
open.
no, they've all got back in now.
That ball
Fabio,
was
my
so
guy.
poor, man.
That was a ball.
That's a nice. That was a nice pass though.
But everyone got back in, and he's
Killed
could
it
have
with
played
that
straight.
pass.
Yeah, could have played it straight through.
Yeah,
to
Xhaka
Eddie or
killed that move a
Jesus.
bit.
Been a bit sloppy when we have an opportunity to get in the box and cause something.
Jeez. What's Twitch saying, Shah? And just quickly, Twitch. I hear what? I saw some things that you've been smoking Shaw's or something. Or what?
It's
On
normal,
Twitch,
man.
on the
It's
FIFA.
normal.
Yeah.
It's normal, G.
FIFA 23.
Twitch is a bit quiet, if I'm honest. Guys, listen, I'm taking the Twitch comments, so if you got anything you want me to read, get it in on Twitch.
Keep it.
There's
PG,
no
please.
smoking ban here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Because Shaw's... Ask him about me. He's waiting for you to come back. He needs to get his morale up.
Can we just
I'll
confirm
be
what
back
smoking
soon.
means in case people get a bit misled?
No, when someone gets 3-0 then quits the game, I'd say that's
There you go, that's how you get
know,
smoked.
that's something in a Rizla.
Oh, he could take a touch in space.
See when Bruno Fernandes did that yesterday, through the legs.
Yeah, class.
He played well yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
Class.
Can't stand him, but he played really well. That's a handball.
Nah, yeah, he had a good game for once, I must say. It was funny the
Rest like
expressions and the KG build up for that as well. And he was
that
had me
combined 11.
absolutely dying.
That combined 11.
They were just shouting at each other. They were just
That was very funny.
That was
Question here,
funny.
guys, from Invisible Protege. Do you see Gabriel Jesus staying fit and scoring more than 20 goals this season?
What, in all competitions? Yes.
Yes.
all comps, I believe. So I've said he'll get more than 15 in the league. Or 15.
How many is he on now?
5
Oh, okay.
in the league. Well, yeah, 5 overall.
I think it's 5 overall.
Yeah.
Include which is.
But they're all in the league. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What's Holland on? 15?
Yeah, Holland's on
Holland's
like
on 15.
15.
He's on 15,
I
isn't
thought it
he?
was on more.
No,
Wait.
I think he's on 15 in the league. This is, by the way.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't
Yeah.
scored in 90 minutes, mate.
In all comps, what is he on? I've lost count
I
already.
think 18 or 19. Yeah.
Did he score a hat-trick in the Champions League as well?
What?
Can't remember.
I can't remember.
Did
I
he?
think he's on. I checked it recently. I think he's on 19 in all comps. Or
I
it's
actually
it's
can't
18 or 19, but he's definitely on 15 in the league, which is mental, by the way.
He's just unreal.
Mental.
I absolutely love him.
Yeah, 15 in the league, 3 assists.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mental.
JD says Ty is going to roast Van Nistelrooy if we win
Oh,
tonight.
he is.
Yeah.
He is
We
waiting
win,
for
even
that.
if we don't win, he's
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
We'll
be on to him.
after.
Well played, Vieira.
Oh. Jimbro05 is saying Ronaldo suspended by the club for the Chelsea game. Thoughts? We did discuss that earlier,
Suspended?
but what's your thoughts on him being suspended?
That's just going to piss me off even more.
It's a great ball.
Sorry, that would have been a mad.
Yeah.
You know that's old
Scream.
bro. Over the.
That was a ball.
That would have been.
Vieira's finding his range now.
What was you
see
guys
why
saying
you
about
love him.
lightweight?
You like
Should've done
intricate
better,
players
yeah.
and players that you
Oh,
know
but
you like
he
the
had
techie
the-
players. I know you.
Very
I know you-
difficult one.
He's
To
one
hit
of
the ball
those.
on that.
Yeah.
He's one of those.
But
Big up your brother for considering putting him. I would never. I'll be honest. 2 months ago, I never would have thought to put his name on the top.
A long way to go, but
Yeah, but
it's a good start.
that's good.
Hula Hoops is saying Twitch crew, it's our time. Not sure what you mean
Big
by
up the
that.
Switch crew.
Fat Sam is saying it wasn't smoke,
massive-
it was steam for the sweat on Shaw's nose.
We are
Come on.
We are massively dominating this half. Massively. We got to punish though.
what was that about the sweat on Shaw's nose? What did you say?
Oh, sorry, let me get it back.
Yeah, because that's what happened. When I play FIFA, man, I
Oh,
sweat.
Saka.
Oh,
Well,
that's foul.
it's
Take
attack.
the foul. Take the foul. Was there no advantage for that though?
Oh, is the ball still in?
Was there no advantage for that?
Corner.
Saka, that's
That is
superb.
absolutely
superb.
brilliant.
And big
by
up.
Saka.
Big up on the Ballon d'Or. He looks sharp as well, man.
I know.
He's looking sharp. Big up Saka, man.
With
we
Beth
said-
Mead and Viv
yeah.
Mead and
Oh,
Mark.
you meant yeah.
We
big-
said, didn't we? It was good to see him.
yeah, man, that's
Yeah.
huge stuff.
Highest placed English.
Not
young
that I was
player.
there, just good to see him when he was there.
Oh, you're there, yeah.
It was good to see him. We caught up.
Not English, sorry, Premier League. Because Bellingham was obviously high.
Yeah.
Premier League.
Premier
player.
League, which is wicked.
He was also nominated. I was at an award ceremony the other day, the Black Excellence Award
Yeah.
ceremony.
Were you there? Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, some good people there
And-
as well. Big up.
Yeah, Bukayo Saka was nominated for an award as well.
Oh,
Got
good.
one, probably best male something. Yeah, sorry, going back to that comment, Fat Sam is saying it wasn't smoke, it was steam from the sweat on Shorty's nose.
Where's Short, man? He said he's coming here today.
What, to come smoke you?
Nah, I don't know about that. Yeah.
He's in the mountains.
Durandi saying, I heard
Go
you
on.
saying
Nice.
Twitch chat was quiet. 1 minute, let me just see this.
Oh, Shaka.
What are you getting in his way? Oh, do you know what? Allow it. Allow it. It's fine.
Well, I'm a PSV fan,
fine.
just spying
Offside.
on y'all. Are you an Arsenal fan at heart?
Go on, good play. Well, good start. Quick, fast, no rolling ball. I like when we play. I like when Arsenal. They always play with intent now. Where it's a throw-in, pick up balls, play quick. From free
Good Josh
kicks,
is
he's saying
saying,
rolling
do you
ball.
think we should sign Gakpo? I mean, have you guys feel like you've seen enough?
Not
I personally
this
feel
guy.
like
For this one.
PSV's been a bit quiet so far.
Oh, was he in his own
wasn't
half?
even
Was he in
offside,
his own
no.
half then? That was tight.
I don't think he was offside.
Yeah, I don't think he was either. That was very tight.
You're lucky with that one.
Don't tell Robbie we were lucky.
32 and a half minutes played, 12 and a
Already?
half to
That's
go.
gone quick.
Quick.
I feel so relaxed watching Arsenal now.
I know, it's
Do you know what I
such a
mean?
great
I don't know
feeling.
what it is. I don't know what it is. Back
Too
in
many
last
men around
season,
Jesus and you're passing it into him with no runners off him. It's just not making sense.
last season I was just
Still
constantly.
0-0. But
I know, but
what you
it's a
mean.
feat of going into these watch.
But I'm enjoying watching. I know we've not created like an abundance of chances, but generally I'm enjoying watching Arsenal at the moment. How they, move the ball around, how they attack teams. Yeah.
Yes, it's a good feeling as a fan. Just I don't know. I sit here and just don't feel like, oof, Arsenal don't do it. Don't
Stressed.
ruin my don't ruin my day. Don't ruin my week. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Now it's just like, cool, get the job done. I think a lot
Now
of people
they
said that
brighten
in
up
Leeds.
our week, eh?
Yeah.
Walk with our heads held high. There's a comment here from Invisible Protage saying Smith Protege, sorry, excuse my pronunciations. Smith Rowe, will Arsenal keep him or does he have to leave to further his career?
He's injured, man. Leave him alone. Let him get back to fitness and he's got a place on the bench for us.
There you go.
That's a nice. Oh, nice response of Turkish.
He's injured though, so
no,
I'm
you're
not
right,
questioning
but-
whether he's got a future. He scored 10 goals
Off the
from,
bench, pretty
from
much.
well, not midfield necessarily, but 10 goals from
Last
the bench
season,
last
yeah.
season.
He's our number 10.
He's a quality player. Let's not forget that. Go on, Eddie. Eddie's got his
Nice.
driving run. It's so good. Foul. Why is the ref not playing a
okay. Go on,
That's
Fabio.
a foul.
Whip it back in.
Tommy's there. No.
Oh, no.
Oh!
Corner.
Is he giving a goal kick there? Is he in a corner?
No, that's got to be a corner.
Yeah, he's going a corner.
Right.
Let's see this. Drops off to Saka.
I think he could look for Tomiyasu.
Do you think, yeah?
He could have passed it back to Fabio.
Yeah, I thought that was the ball.
Yeah, and then Fabio could have taken a shot.
Super chat from JD says, I think Henderson should be suspended by Liverpool and England, as England players should have no leeway when such chants were spoken. Brazilians concerned.
Is that what he said to? Yeah, he said to.
Why has it come out now?
I don't think it's come out.
I'm not sure, JD, that anything's come out regarding what's been said. To be honest, it's gone a bit quiet. But last we heard is the FAR investigating something. So when the news breaks, we will cover it.
It would surprise me if he did. I know something must have been said, but it would surprise me. He has Brazilian players in his team. He stood up for a lot of the racial inequalities when it comes to in the game. He stood up for a lot of those issues and matters. So it has surprised me. Unlucky.
Who's that dropped?
Gabriel.
Unlucky.
Bruv, his hair. What the? He's got hair again.
No, why does everyone talk about Gabriel's hair?
Sorry.
It's like he has got hair, he hasn't, his hairline.
Comes and goes like.
To be honest, if he connected with that, we're 1-0 up.
Yeah, that's a goal. That's a goal.
It was a leap.
Yeah, he had it.
Yeah, just the defender he done
his
well.
Shoulder.
To be honest.
Gabriel. He's got a beard now as well. It's getting thicker.
A clean sheet would be good for him today, though.
Right, their fans are bouncing.
Wow.
Lord of mercy.
Bounce with me, bounce with me.
It's a big allocation for Europa League games.
Yeah.
Massive.
They're loving it.
Bouncing in the way end. Come on, boys.
Come on.
Oh, that's so good of Jesus, though. He didn't go to jump, he went to control. He's quality at that, honestly. Picking out the air, he's
well done.
He's top tier. Him, a player as a striker, what he does, pucking out the air, he's up there with how Kane does it. Kane's also superb. As much as I hate to give him credit, he's so good at pulling out the air and just doing that little, nudge.
That's because he backs into players that
He
are
does it
jumping.
a bit dirty, to be fair, yeah.
Jesus actually does it in a way that's not.
It's not a foul.
Not going to injure the opponent.
A little bit more subtle.
Eddie?
Pass.
Corner.
Left hand's going, wow.
Bouncing, isn't it?
Huge AFTV fan all the way from Barbados. Big up everyone in Barbados.
Wow.
I got hella smoke for Turkish on FIFA. You guys play with fans too?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we're not the first person to say it, won't be the last.
There you go. Is it something you're currently doing or you're going to do?
No, we
I
are.
smoke people every week nowadays.
That's talking like he's
come and
the
get
king.
smoked by Turkey?
I can't really talk too
How
much
can they sign up?
Barbados,
it's like a hobby.
I know, like it's like it's his game. He's talking like he invented FIFA. Yeah, I smoke people every now and then,
Light work, mate.
Won't be the first, won't be the last they say it.
I try to smoke 2-3 a week if I got the time. I don't discriminate. Barbados, Crouch End, Taiwan, wherever you are, just log in Turkish LDN on my PSN. Yeah, free smoke.
Free smoke.
I'm not going to be free for long though, because soon I'm going to start charging people because it's not.
What's your time, yeah? That they're wasted, yeah?
Yeah, I can't just smoke people for free, man. What's going on? I could be with my little one. If I'm going to smoke you, I need to make something from it.
I'm in the mountains right now, so no one get at me. I'm just training. I'm loading up with my PS5.
What, for FIFA?
Yeah, bro, you got to train these days. These cats they're too good, honestly. The game's changed way too much, honestly.
I am not good at
How
FIFA.
does this FIFA compare to other ones?
Not the greatest, I'll be honest. I don't think even the last one was that good.
It's better
FIFA
than the
22.
last one, but I haven't really played FIFA for like 6-7 years.
FIFA 21
so.
I was G'd up at it. But yeah, this is the last FIFA. Until I think they're changing their name, or there'll be no more after this FIFA 23.
Really? Why?
23, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I believe they're changing their name, or the comments let you know. But yeah, I've researched
Let us know in the comments,
quite recently.
please. What about Pro Evolution Soccer?
But they've changed that as well. That's now eSports. Is that what they call it? eFootball, sorry.
Oh, okay.
eSports calls it eFootball.
Sometimes you just got to keep things original, you know?
Yeah, trust me, nostalgia reasons for real. But everything's changing now, Metaverse and them things there.
Yeah.
It's the truth. The world is just mad.
Saka, that is absolutely fucking brilliant.
Oh, he's running through the three challenges. Give it to him back.
Whip it in the middle.
Why would you
God, that should have been
He done the right thing.
Do you think,
It was good
yeah?
defending.
Yeah,
It was
he
actually
did.
good defending.
You tried the right
It
thing.
was actually good defending.
When they show a different angle, you let me know if you should have shot then though.
You know
Can we just see a replay on that,
Eddie ain't
please?
scoring from there on his weaker foot, my guy.
Yeah, he did the right thing.
He did the right thing. The defender actually, that was a good interception, I guess.
Oh, he's weaker foot.
It's just good defending.
I guess he could have cut it back to Saka a bit.
That's a foul.
Yeah, but ref, how many of these? Because Saka had to ride two of them.
Yep.
I don't know if you noticed, but when he rides the first challenge, Vieira's actually in a load of space. He could roll it to him, but then he gets fouled again, but he stays up.
I thought I'd like this
Book him.
Senegal guy, but he's hasn't had a great start either. Now, who's going to take this? Who is going to take this for Arsenal?
Javier Vieira.
Vieira is the first person that came to mind.
I see him around it, but I haven't seen him take free kicks.
I haven't seen him take free kicks.
Yeah, me too.
We're about to find out right now.
Hey, you put a right foot on it, surely. Oh, unless you're crossing it. Oh, you can go round the wall, but this is definitely a right foot spot, though.
Just that we don't have an abundance of
I was going to say, I'm trying to think who could. Do you think Gabriel Jesus is a good?
Isn't all our free kick takers generally left-footed now? Vieira, Odegaard, and Xhaka.
Yeah.
I guess Partey's taken one or two, but
I
don't know if he's going to get another turn anytime soon.
Why not?
No, mine, I suppose, left as well.
Granite Xhaka 529 wants to be your friend on PlayStation. But my bro,
What, have you got a request already?
From Granite
request,
Xhaka, yeah?
I've got like 4 coming in already. People must like getting smoked. It's mad. What kind of world do we live in?
There you go.
Moses says, Charlene, you missed my super chat.
Oh, sorry.
Charlene's doing the Twitch, so it must have been me that
Is there super chats on Twitch?
No. I think he's talking about me.
Oh, okay.
It's gone round.
He's unlucky. He's unlucky.
It's not bad.
I think that's why you go for a right. It was too wide for a left footer.
Surprisingly, they didn't put anyone underneath the wall. It was just a little highlight. I don't know if it matters or not, but...
Freddie said, I was walking through King's Cross Station past hundreds of PSV fans trying to take my Arsenal hat off. Come on, you Gunners.
What are they like, eh?
PSV's going to be interesting next week, going away. It'll be interesting, Eindhoven.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Sure, it'll be class.
Be interesting how it's going to be.
Well done, Rob. That's good.
It's been superb.
Those passes, they always look easy, but they're really not.
You can't get
in the right way. Make sure it, gets to the keeper right.
That looked like it went out.
It did.
42 minutes gone, 3 minutes of normal time left, and I'm assuming 1 extra minute added on.
Blimey.
Gabriel's fighting in that middle there, by the way. Resting with the striker.
Who's that running? Gabriel Jesus.
Come on, boys. Come on.
Can
we get a goal before half time? We've been doing that a lot recently.
I think we deserve one. Who's that? Oh, that's Eddie.
Jesus pressing. Go on.
That's Jesus.
Yeah. Touch. Oh, no, maybe not.
Turner's got it.
Has he done anything this half, Matt Turner?
I
haven't seen him make one set. I don't think he made one serious save. As a keeper, like, you're coming to Arsenal. I mean, it's probably better him not being peppered, but you must think, boy, there's more opportunity to play for Arsenal and just having no action.
He got man of the match last week.
Yeah.
Just play out the back.
Trust me, he'll be happy.
Play out the back sensibly today, and there's still a positive performance.
Yeah, true.
You want your goalkeeper to do absolutely nothing.
Nothing, yeah. We do as fans, but I hear that.
Yeah. I remember some of the Arsenal goalkeepers over the years we've had since the Emirates. They did absolutely nothing. Problem is that we were letting in goals, but...
When Runnison stepped in, was it a Europa League game? Or was it what was the game he came? It might be the no, I think it was Europa League game. What game was it he had? It was that free kick. It was a mess.
City in the Carabao
Cup.
Oh.
Cup game. Good memory.
Mahrez basically was like, here you go.
Oh yeah, and he just...
and he went...
that was not okay.
Not a good moment.
Not a good moment.
But also this first half, guys, I mean... We'll talk about it properly in a sec, but it's not been...
It's gone quick, but at the same time, it's just been... I don't know why it's gone so quick. It's been a poor half. Usually these ones drag.
We've played up to the final pass really well, and then just not got that final bit right. I don't think we don't exactly look lackluster or lacking sharpness or anything.
Yeah.
Both of them.
I think we're just lacking runners off. We're not following up, passing it into Jesus and Eddie, but no one's really running off for the second ball.
Do you think the speed of our attacks is not quick enough, or do you think it's just, like you just said there, is it just final product?
You know what? Like, I said something recently where we don't necessarily use our pace in behind. So I know we have pace.
Yeah.
But how many times do you see us using our pace in terms of well, I guess Liverpool was
No, you're right,
the
though, we
first
don't.
half where we let them
go
have
on,
the ball and we used our pace on the counter. But generally, we don't really.
That's it.
He's
boy.
I know you want to speak on it, James. He's done this like 4 times or 5 times.
He's
Like,
mastered the ability to
Go on
pin
inside
the
again.
defender.
and just roll them. Come on. Jesus does it so well as well. From throw-ins, that goal, I forgot what goal it was, but he gets that throw, he drops that shoulder superbly well. These little intricacies, it's amazing. But nah, Saka's done his man over and over and over again.
We're in added time now, 45 gone, 1 minute.
Funny enough, it doesn't seem like they're doubling up on Saka though, you know. I know we
They
keep
probably
seeing,
haven't studied him, that's why.
I think we
They're
keep seeing that
crowding out.
crossfield
They're crowding out centrally. Look how many players are just in front of the box.
Well, yeah.
Everyone. So when we pass into Jesus or Eddie here,
There are loads of pockets.
where's the
aren't there?
runners? Like, there's no. It's
No,
just
you're
back out.
You're spot on with that, Turkish. To be fair, they're look at that middle. They're swarming the middle, but Saka gets that crossfield ball and he's, I say, 1-on-1, beats his man every time. Is that Xhaka?
Looks like a yellow
Oh,
card
he's
there.
giving a yellow for that. That's his first one, ref, though, isn't it?
They're only worse than what Sangara did.
That's his first one.
Although did Sangara get it?
Have they got a yellow? I don't think they had a yellow yet. Oh, that was, when they slow things down, though, let's not forget, it makes things look 10 times worse.
It does.
Yeah, he just took him out. A couple super chats. James says, does anyone think Sambi is slow or is my TV slow? I don't know what TV you got, my guy, so I can't talk for your TV.
What minute you on? That's the question.
Put it in fast forward, bro.
Yeah.
And Super J says, Eddie looked electric start of the season, need more.
Yeah, no yellow cards for
I don't know
PSV.
about electric, but
What did he say? Say that again. Sorry, say that again.
Eddie looked electric at the start of the season. We need more. Half time, 0-0.
Having a lot of fun with all you, but that first half made me a little.
You a bit tired, mate?
Yeah.
It's your birthday, mate. Get the
innit?
drinks
We
in,
need
mate.
to liven you up.
Get some alcohol,
Do you know
sorry,
what,
mate.
we're having, like Tottenham fans said a couple of weeks after the derby, the openings, but we're not really
openings,
challenging the keeper much. I'd love to know from Robbie whether he thinks we dominated that half and deserves to be winning. Because I think
I feel like you and Robbie got a little vendetta going on. I think you need to patch him up or something. I think you should just slap him or something.
No,
that is more PSV have defended well
than us at Leeds.
Defending well against Leeds, because at Leeds, like I said, the ball dropped in the middle of the penalty area multiple times. Ramsdale had to make a few saves. You asked how many saves Turner had to make in the first half. I could ask how many saves their keeper had to make in the first half.
Yeah, but I would say that
That's a very good
ultimately,
point.
for all that we've said, I think Arsenal have dominated and looked the far more likely to score and actually look quite sharp. If they can get that final ball right, that little bit of magic in the final third, then I think we'll be okay. I mean, Nketiah's looked sharp. He's running at players. He's getting in behind. He's coming short. Saka started to come to life, especially towards the second quarter. So second half of the second half, or the first half. Jesus has done okay. You know, no one's playing badly. Vieira looks pretty sharp, but we need that first goal. Hopefully, opens it up a little bit because they're quite open.
Yeah, I wouldn't change much either, because like you said, there is openings there. I think Arteta just needs to kind of have a word and follow up. If you're passing centrally, because there's so many bodies, follow up. If not, then look for Tierney, look for Saka out wide. Because obviously without Martinelli there, Jesus is not as familiar with that left-sided role as Martinelli is, and he's not there as often as maybe Eddie would like or Tierney would like. So yeah, I just think Arteta needs to have a word, go with the same 11, 15, 20, and then keep it moving.
Once the goals start coming in, if they do, touch wood, then you'll start seeing some more. Yeah, you'll start seeing some more changes from Mikel Arteta, I'm sure.
I wonder what changes he can make that will have a real impact. I mean, you could say Odegaard, but I think Vieira, Xhaka.
Vieira's been quality. Vieira's been good. I don't think that massively changes the game. You're right. I don't really see. But I want to see Marquinhos
come in. I don't know who you take off. I mean, Lokonga and put Xhaka at the base, but we know that that's not.
Lokonga's playing really well.
I was just thinking about changes.
Fine, maybe you want to get someone a bit more attacking. I don't know. I don't know what they could do.
Saliba doesn't change much. Even if you bring him on, either really. Like, even
is Martinelli on the bench? Martinelli is.
Yeah, he is.
But I wouldn't.
No, but when he's apparently been ill. And stuff.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
but that would be a change. I think that would impact. That's the only change I think would actually impact the game.
Do you know,
in my personal
maybe
opinion.
even Nelson would. Maybe even Nelson will listen. I think it's the lack of width on that left-hand side, and I think Nelson would do well on that side.
Stay wide.
It's up to anyone, really. You could take Eddie off because he hasn't really been involved as much as you would have liked. You can take Jesus off to protect him for Sunday.
You're right. They're drowning out that middle. So yeah, the width is killing us on that left side. And I think Mikel Arteta just goes in half time and says, Eddie, I need you to be chalk on your boots, like stay on the touchline and cut in when you need to. So allow Jesus to have that space. Yeah,
because they're both floating central.
Yeah,
they're both floating central, and they're not working well together. They didn't in that half anyway. Yeah. James, I'm going to pass the iPad over to you. You're going to go through half time with Cecil.
Let's do it.
You're going to give me a little break. There you go.
Enjoy.
For your birthday, I'm going to have a break.
If you decided to come in here, guys,
that's true. You know? That's true, actually. Yeah, you didn't have to.
Happy birthday, my guy.
See you later. Bring me some cake. That's it. Happy birthday. See you later, mate.
You want cake? Yeah, right, cool. I can do that.
Come back with
what sort of cake you want?
Just a slither.
Get the hell out of here, Cecil.
What sort of cake? Oh my God.
Don't even listen to him, man. Don't even listen to him.
You said you'll sort him out, Turkish.
What sort of
cake you bringing?
Right, anyway.
Alright, let's get Turkish stormed off set. Alright, let's
see if we can get some.
I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. You going to stats? Alright, I'll go to comments. Let's do a little shuffle around. I'll do comments. You do stats. Apologies, people. I'm just getting them.
Oh, you're getting that. What a shambles.
That was a complete. So apologies, people.
PSV Arsenal.
Let's run through
Have we got any numbers?
I do want to see. I want to see some happy birthdays to James, by the way, in the chat as well.
67% possession we've had. 9 shots there, 1, but only the one on target. Wait, hold on. None on target. We had no shots on target.
Remember what Turkish said to us? I said, I don't know what Matt Turner's done in that first half, and he goes, I could similarly ask you that about their keeper, and he's right. I don't know. You can't remember a chance on target. I remember Jesus turning. I remember the cross, but there was
it says here 1 block. So, but yeah, it's not a save, to be fair. Fair enough.
Do you use?
We've had 3 corners. They've had none. They've been offside twice, playing a high line.
I've got a friend
we missed 2 big chances. Apparently, I can't. What were the 2 big chances? I'm really struggling to remember about that first half, to be honest.
That one in the. That was the one in the box. Where
the 50 moments when you run away from players.
Eddie and Ketty across that. I said he should have shot. I mean, that's a big chance. I don't know. There hasn't been like a clear cut one-on-one where it's like he's got to stop that. Hasn't been that, or he should have scored. There's not been that.
I think Gabriel's header, but not getting on to Gabriel before on starts. He's playing really well, by the way. I think Gabriel's header from that corner. I think if he connected that properly, good chance that's going in the back of the net.
It's been a while since we've seen our defenders come and pop up with a goal with a header, isn't it? I mean, we were doing really well with that towards last season, and I think at the beginning in pre-season as well. But recently we haven't really seen that.
What was the last goal from a set piece? Bodo glimpsed.
Was Bodo glimpsed one? Am I going crazy?
At home, but it wasn't. The set piece came back to Vieira and he put it into the box to Holding. So
yeah. Oh yeah, Holding scored. Yeah. But that wasn't direct from a.
Interesting. Okay, let's see if I can find any other stats around the players. Fabio Vieira, I think, is playing well. What numbers have they got for me? 26 touches in the game, 3 crosses, 95% pass accuracy, which I've got to say is impressive when we've seen him be the most forward-thinking of the midfielders. Xhaka's played well, I think. But Vieira trying to get the ball, trying to find that killer pass and trying to make something happen. He found Saka with a lovely pass early in the first half. That crossing, what would you call it? But it's not a cross, it's just a long, direct pass.
They call it a dive. If it's going across the field, or?
It didn't go across. It went from right to more central, but he played it into the box to Jesus to run into the space.
A reverse ball? Maybe it
was a reverse ball, yeah, maybe.
Because it depends where his body shape was. I mean, that's what we call it a revy, but it depends.
That's a chance for Nketiah. We're just looking back at
here we go. Oh, yeah, well.
This one, Xhaka. I think you should do better with that, really. Yeah, that's a good opportunity. So that's 2 we could have.
This one I wouldn't say is a big chance, is it? Oh, he puts it across the goal. The block, that's a block.
Yeah, again, openings.
That's not a big chance.
No,
this one, this is the header, this is the...
That I think you can do better.
Got to do better at that. Who's on the back post there? I don't know who's on the back post there.
Saka, look how...
He could reverse this. That would have been a great ball. I mean, suppose he's done,
Yeah, that's tough.
Saka is superb there, by the way.
That's really tough.
A lot of people said happy birthday to James as well. Someone said
thank you.
Saliba versus Brentford. Was that goal from Did he score these?
Last time, I think, directly from a corner, like we took it and we scored. Thank you, Giuseppe. I mean, I really appreciate that. Everyone else.
Well, let's run through a comment of the week with a super chat. Says, "Your birthday high, James." Let's hope we get a win for James's birthday.
Yeah, I hope so.
Giuseppe says, "Happy birthday, James. Big up AFTV family. Big up. Touch of awesome and regular as well." With a super chat says, "When I want a final pass, they shoot. When I want a shot, they pass. We'll be okay today, though. I'm sure of it. 2-0. So I went with a 2-0 as well. And that's not a frustration for Arsenal, though, is it? Because I feel that. Sometimes you're like, shoot, and then they do that extra pass. Or you would say, then you're like, oh, that's a good ball there, and then he shoots, and, we get a goal. That's not frustration. I think it's just...
I don't think there's been a lot of times where they've... I understand what you mean, but sort of... Sometimes you want them to pass and they go for the shot. That happens a couple of times, but largely I don't think the decision making is that poor. When they shoot, I sort of understand why they're shooting. I understand why they're having a go. But it's a weird one. Look, that was a half that Arsenal were the better team in, had the more opportunities, looked the more likely to score, and as well, PSV didn't do anything. I'm with you. I thought they'd do more on the counter. I thought they'd have more moments in the game, but they haven't. It's been all Arsenal. It's about being as comprehensive as the Bodo Glimt performance, just without the goals. And okay, fair enough, there's been a slightly stronger 11. However, they're defending for their lives, PSV, and they're working incredibly hard. And I think that's just giving them belief as they're going through that half. But also, when you defend those first couple crosses, you block those shots, whatever, you then grow into it and you kind of start throwing yourself at everything. And you get more confidence in defending certain spaces and areas. So that's why when Saka gets the ball inside and runs past 2 or 3 players, takes them out of the game, and then rolls into Nketiah, that's a great moment because it's a player taking the initiative to say, right, we're going to take you out of the game, bit of brilliance, and hopefully we capitalise. But we're lacking a little cutting edge, a little sort of magic.
I have to highlight Saka in the sense that he can pull out wide, draw all the attention to him, and then still beat his man. Considering, because that's what all that we mentioned on the watch along in the first 45 minutes, none of the space is in the middle. It's all out wide. So for him to be able to control it, bring all the attention to him, and then roll his man, beat another player, and then create space in that middle. Oh, Saka just got a hat off again and definitely deserved to be at that Ballon d'Or as well. I want to quickly ask you a question. Before I do that, I want to read this comment. Overmars left foot says, "Don't make the same mistake that I did. Don't stay in Eindhoven. There's nothing there, full stop." I'm actually going to screenshot this. The train goes into the stadium and stay in Amsterdam instead. The reason why I'm highlighting that is because we'll be staying in Amsterdam when we go over there.
Right.
So if you guys, anyone locals in Amsterdam, do let me know. Because
Sure,
we'll be over there.
It's a lovely place.
Yeah. I'm not dissing. Listen, I'm not doing a Julian. I'm not dissing Eindhoven at all. But thank you for that comment. That was not my thoughts. But we're going to be staying in Amsterdam anyway. Just quickly, I spoke with Robbie, but being with Robbie, watching some of the games and conversating with him after some matches. He always talks to me. I don't know if he's even mentioned this on camera. He probably hasn't. But he talks about the drop from Partey to Lokonga. I see a lot of people in the chat as well, kind of giving Lokonga a bit of heat. Is Lokonga like? There is a drop.
Question to everyone: what's Lokonga done wrong? One pass that went a bit, he got that wrong. But he was trying to pass it forward.
He's getting a lot of heat.
He tried to pass it forward in the final third, right? So you can kind of forgive him getting that wrong. What else is he? I don't know what. Well, if you think he's not quite good enough or his tempo's not quite there, whatever, that's one thing. But what's everyone's big? What's he done right? Roll right, fine. But I'm not sitting here. Roll right goes. What has he done right, James? I'm not sitting here saying Lokonga's been amazing. All hail Albert Sambi Lokonga, what an amazing performance, give him man of the match now. I'm not saying that. But people are actively calling him out.
Yeah, they are.
For his performance. And I don't really, you know what, I might be wrong. Let's have a little look.
Let's go to the stats. No, I think he's been all right. I think he's going to be also a very good player as well.
34 out of 38 passes isn't awful, so he gave the ball away 4 times.
There is a drop, though, between him and Partey, but go on. Go on, what was he going to say?
34 out of 38 passes. So 4 he misplaced. Other than that,
that's good return.
34 out of 38 is not bad. I don't know what he's doing wrong in terms of positioning. He's getting the ball plenty, a lot. Defensive numbers, he's done absolutely nothing. However, okay, possession lost 4 times. What about everyone else? Granit Xhaka, how many times has he lost the ball? Possession lost 8 times. Fabio Vieira, possession lost.
It'll be quite small.
5 times. Yeah. Well, it's all more than Lokonga so far.
What was Lokonga's, sorry?
Possession lost 5 times, Rob Holding.
What was Lokonga's?
4.
Wow.
Possession lost 2 for Gabriel. So there we go. Gabriel and Lokonga. Leading the way. No, look, I just don't understand why everyone's on him. I don't know what he's...
What do they expect? I don't know what they want from him. What does people want from him? Do you want to score goals? I think in this game he's been fine. He's done well breaking up play. He's kept the ball well. I mean, the numbers also back that as well. I think just people put Partey on such a high pedestal and how much he affects Arsenal's play. And when he's in the side, I think when we have Lokonga in there, people are they're scapegoating him, really. I think people have been doing that recently with Gabriel as well. Yes, he's had a few mistakes, but I think they've been overly harsh on Gabriel Magalhaes as well.
Bill Dad says he's either shying from the ball or passing sideways. I mean, maybe. Okay, so on the passing sideways, I disagree. I think his job is to be keeping it simple and try and get it to the central midfield and maybe pass through the lines a little bit.
From the ball?
In terms of shying from the ball...
That's outrageous. In that position, you don't be the one that runs in and goes, give me the ball. That's not your role.
That's up for interpretation.
That's not a role.
I think he's getting the ball and he's keeping things ticking and moving it along.
That's his job.
But also, maybe sometimes it is to, move out into a space, occupy the players around you so the ball can come into Saka, Vieira, Xhaka or Nketiah first. Our best phases have come from when the ball's actually been played through the lines into Nketiah and suddenly he's running at players. And, a big part of that will be everyone's being in the right positions, the understanding where to be tactically is correct. Lokonga's out of the way for that. I don't know. Listen, he's not trying too hard to defend him, but I just don't know what he's doing. He's just not influencing the game enough, says Sam. Nothing is coming from the middle because of Lokonga. That's why fans are not happy, says Empty. Did you read these out?
No, but the middle is being drowned out by PSV. That's where most of the congestion is coming from. Of course, nothing's going to come from there mainly. It's going to come from the width, which is what we're doing. It's very odd, this criticism here on Lokonga. And if I'm honest, when I watch Partey as well, when I sit with whoever, Robbie, James, when we go to games, I always say Partey's hiding from receiving the ball. He's not, but I think that's what Arteta's instructing him to do. When it gets played out from the back to the defenders, he goes in between the lines, is blocked off by the 2 midfielders, because that's not his role. He's not the one supposed to be showing. It's supposed to go down the side, or it's in for a Martin Odegaard who's in there, or a Xhaka.
I slightly disagree. I think his job is to show for the ball.
Do you think?
Well, I think it's to demand it and everything plays through him as it does Partey when he's playing. But I just don't think he's also expected to be creative from there and making everything happen. I think he's meant to receive and keep everything moving.
I think he's okay.
I don't know.
I think he does that, but I think he also is there to break up play and then pass from there, keep it moving, go round the width from the defensive midfield position. The boys are back. And Charlene, sorry.
Do I look like a boy now?
Charlene has returned as well. And Turkish is back.
Let me show you what this boy can do.
Did you bring the cake?
No, I didn't bring the cake. I didn't fucking bring the cake. Shit.
Where's my cake?
You couldn't find any.
Anyway,
it gets like that.
The second half has kicked off.
It has.
Sambi on the ball. Was people not happy with Sambi's performance then?
No, I mean, they were giving him a lot of stick.
Shying from the ball and only passing it sideways.
I personally think he's been playing really well.
I just think he's
just doing his job.
Yeah, I mean, what more do they want from him?
Picks up the ball, plays out wide.
Passes it. I'm really surprised.
I think people are saying that because he's not really offering much through the middle, but it's like we mentioned, a lot of the PSV fans are drowning out that middle. So they're going around really. Oh, that's a good movement there from Jesus.
I personally think that's a bit of
he's so sharp. So sharp.
They've got a good understanding in that sense.
Unlucky.
No, get it back, press. Get it back.
Of course, the minute I said they had a good understanding, they give it away.
Don't foul, Gabriel. Don't be silly.
Well played.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Play fast. Yeah, go on.
That's it.
Jesus, where are you?
Look over your shoulder, please.
Yeah, that was a bit...
There's
Jesus got bodied then. The pressing's good here, though, second half.
This is where Sambi, you need to...
Gave him the foul, didn't he? No.
Well done. Good pressing. Did
he give him the foul? I can't hit. He's blown the whistle.
The thing about Arteta, right? Europa League or not, he does not,
take it lightly.
What's the word? Yeah, slow it down, does he?
What happened there?
Respects it. He should respect it. Respect it. I would like to win this. I'd love to win this car. I think we can potentially win this Europa League competition. I really do.
Was it Guardiola the other week who was screaming at the ref, and the ref pulled out his yellow or red card? I can't remember which one. No, it was Pep, and then Pep gave him a hug or something.
Oh, yeah.
That was funny.
His man red card, and he was just like, "Come on, let's get it."
Did you see? Was it Jess Shreve's question to
Pep's
Guardiola?
face.
Did you see?
Oh my days!
No. He goes, tight game.
Oh yeah, I did
one
see that
mistake, and he goes, "And what was the mistake?" The best bit is the clip that went viral actually stopped too early because I went and watched the full thing. He held that look for ages until like gestures explained what he meant,
and then he
made him explain, and they went, "Oh,
yeah, the press, yeah."
It's so funny. Pep is hilarious, man.
He is.
He's a character.
He knows how to deal with the media. He just knows.
He just looked at it. What? Cancelo's been spun by Salah. One man back.
What was the mistake?
Huh?
Come on, get that. Oh, come on, man.
It's off. It's our ball.
Free kick Arsenal.
I'm out fast though. Pressing hard. It's good.
Yeah, work ethic's there.
Yeah. Just got to get a goal now, boys. Come on.
I think we deserve a goal, man.
100%. I mean, you say that, but like we mentioned, what did you say? No shots on target?
Well, according to Robbie, no. As things stand, PSV are deserving it. I'm coming for Robbie.
Yeah, I can tell. You two need to just get the gloves on.
Well, I'm losing the Zinchenko money, all right? So I've got to get any mini win I can.
I say you just jab him, bro. Just jab him, man.
Oh, yeah, that's going to end well. Yeah.
Oh
okay, that was bad from the Congo. All right, comments. All right. That was bad from him. I agree.
Good tracking back,
played.
Eddie. There, man.
Well done.
Yeah, work ethic's never in question with Eddie. Go on.
He just looks so hungry.
This season, not much. I don't think massive much has been in question for Eddie. I'll be honest. Oh, ref, come on, that's soft. He gave the ball away.
What's he saying?
What's he doing? He's listening to VAR, isn't he? It's late. Okay, it's late.
Sorry?
It's late. But why is he looking at?
He's not booked, surely.
No.
Are we sure?
I hope not, because PSV haven't got a booking. They've taken out.
What's so dramatic for then?
Not running straight over, like.
Sprinted over, then told everyone to stop for a sec. So what the hell's going on here?
It's only one yellow to Xhaka, right, this game so far.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is ridiculous, because it was his first one.
Come on, Arsenal!
All right. Reset.
Travis says, Lokonga passing through the middle like you wanted. No, I didn't say anything. I'm happy for him to keep it safe.
Nice.
Oh, I've taken a Twitch comments from you, haven't I?
Another free kick Arsenal. Just inside the PSV half. 50 minutes gone. Yeah, definite free kick.
Yep, look, he wrestles him down to the ground.
Come on,
boys.
It's emergency.
Saka's there, free on that. It's free. Can you drive
Switch
across?
it.
Go on, you can get. Oh, he's going to get to him eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, but then everyone's come across.
Yeah, no.
Play that ball early, even if it comes back, at least you've worked them from left to right.
Tommy's saying, Jackie, you need to be in there.
I remember when tick-a-tackle was a massive thing, Barcelona obviously, unbelievable player in it. Do you remember they used to play 2 or 3 passes just between them? And a lot of people would be like, they're just doing it, taking the piss or whatever. But it wasn't just taking the piss. It's constantly keeping that other team switched on. Because where are they focusing more than ever? The ball. So if that ball's going there, to there, to there, to there, to there, to there, and then suddenly it goes somewhere else, it's like you're constantly keeping them thinking. So Arsenal need to just, when it gets to these moments, okay, 15 minutes, in about 10 minutes, we're half an hour from full time. They just got to keep moving, keep working them hard. Keep them guessing, keep them thinking.
That's why I questioned earlier to Turkish the speed of the attack though. Is that a problem? Because those gaps are there when you're moving the ball around. You punish, but we seem to hold on to the ball.
Good one.
With an extra pass or two. Oh wow! As I said, that was a terrible. That was a great pass.
Miles offside. That was good.
Go on, Saka. Go on, get a goal. Oh, they could have went down. Goal.
Oh.
Go on,
that's a good chance.
Fair play for him to stand up there, because I would have went down.
Yeah, that was a good chance though.
Yeah, he could have.
Could have went down, definitely.
Looked like it was close.
He could have went down then, and he could have took a touch. He pulled his leg back. There.
No power behind it.
Shot on target though. There's one.
Add that to your stats.
I didn't realise we hadn't had a single shot on target in the first half.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah,
I was trying to think of what saves they had to make. That was the first one the whole game for either side.
Wow.
Right.
Pass back.
Come on.
Let's raise it.
PSV on the ball coming out. Queen Salem says Arsenal are playing better now. And second says Vieira's better than Odegaard.
What's your lot's preference?
I prefer Odegaard right now, but I think Vieira might actually have a higher ceiling. But I mean, it's still very early on to really call that with actual chest. But
yeah, I need Vieira to be comfortable.
Yeah, I need to see
at
him
the club.
Yeah, and then see
in
him
the
big
starting
games.
11.
Yeah, exactly. But I like Vieira a lot. I think he's got a lot in his game.
Yeah.
And him not taking an extra touch, I think he'll shoot all.
The back foot here.
Oh no.
Whee!
Decent chance, but the
Xavi
ball was
Simons.
fizzed at him.
Well done to Eddie for getting back there as well.
Is Tini out of position now? I mean, I know he's on the left, but he's higher. He's more forward than.
I wouldn't say out of position, but he does feel very, very central, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Who?
Tierney.
See Eddie. See
Yeah,
Eddie.
By turn, come on.
back.
Seen Eddie cover a lot.
That's
Go on,
nice.
give it.
Nice.
This is it.
Go on, you're in.
Little dink.
Finish. Ah.
Nah, that's a big
Follow
chance.
up. Go on.
Ref.
That's twice. That's twice.
Pulling my shirt.
Saka though, my guy. That's so unlike you, man. We buried him. He's got to be holding to his shit. Is he being checked? This guy should be yellow carded, by the way.
It's not enough.
It's
It's a touch.
He
and
should be
it's
yellow carded
not
though.
a
He's
penalty.
caused.
actually a pretty decent
He
save. I know.
finished that. He actually didn't really touch him at all.
Yeah, I mean that's now I'd say 3 chances that Jesus has missed. The 2 today and 1 at Leeds.
Oh.
That you're thinking
0-0.
you'd want him to bury one of those. So come on.
Should have finished that.
Yeah, all of them at 0-0. Actually, it's a good point. Got the goal in the derby at 1-1.
A little comment for you, Seth. Adoy Mandoy saying, you were cheaters saying go down when you're saying about Jesus should go down.
Mate, by any means, get the win for me, unfortunately.
Go on!
That's how I play.
Another opportunity.
Oh.
This is just like such a tease. It's like we're getting so close to go with so many good opportunities and we just can't.
It will come. 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 It will.
When Xhaka's powering forward like that. Oh God, well done.
Yeah, Jesus. Oh!
Wait, who is that?
Jesus! Ref, that's a yellow though. Thank you.
Oh, stop holding your head, you.
Who, me?
No, yeah. Sorry, I should take this moment to scream at Charlie.
By the way, Gavin, I was thinking, why is he
clattering into our players on the edge of the area?
I was thinking, why is he holding
Oh,
on
he's
to that?
not holding
for?
his head.
That was superb.
It took him out of there.
That should be a, that should be a yellow. That's
Nowhere near the ball. That's so.
I want to see the whole of that.
This
run,
is
though.
suited for the left foot of this one.
He's not exactly really caught him, but he's just
That's
diving
late.
nowhere
Late.
near it.
Super chat here from JD again says Dutchman Cruyff started tiki-taka in Barcelona. Pep modernised the game. Arsenal are blessed with such possession-based football with Arteta honing it. And Evan says my guy James looks disappointed.
It's 0-0.
It's his birthday.
This is very.
He wants some goals.
He does. He does. Sorry, man.
What was you going to say, Seth?
No, don't worry.
Your head is just somewhere else today.
Is he wearing Astros there? What the hell? You know,
Who?
The keeper then.
Are you sure?
Yeah, with that boots.
Come on. I don't really want Xhaka to
No, this is Xhaka range though.
to cash in his Xhaka boom today.
Yeah,
but
this is
he's one
Xhaka
of
range.
the season.
Listen,
Happy birthday,
we'll
James.
take it.
This is his range. Yeah, go on.
No, I wanted to save it for Man United at home.
It's saved. It's saved.
Ooh.
Thank God for that.
I'll be honest, he shouldn't be taking our free kicks. Like,
There's not, but who?
Vieira, just give him, like, he's the one that...
I don't think he has.
Yeah, but he's, come on, like...
He's more play. He's more. Vieira that's more
Bro, Xhaka
placement.
scored like 3 goals in how many years outside the box? It's not like he's
Man United,
known
Chelsea.
for it.
Yeah.
And he one or two a year. He does get.
He does get a couple. Yeah.
Not
So does El Neni,
kick,
to be
but-
fair.
I remember the free kick against Palace he scored. That was a
banger.
That was Unai Emery's first year, innit?
Banger.
That was a mad free kick.
Oh, Chelsea's not a free kick. Chelsea's a free kick as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, Chelsea.
penalty, I believe, at the end.
Chelsea's is a
Sounds
free
about
kick.
right.
Yeah. How many times have we said that?
Chelsea, was it?
It was a free kick, yeah. It was at their ground. It was a Chelsea free
What,
kick,
last
right?
year?
2 years ago. Remember?
Who scored
COVID
it?
year.
Yeah, at the Emirates he
Yeah,
scored it.
Emirates, sorry, yeah. It's
Yeah,
free kick.
did.
Banger as well. A banger as well.
Who, Xhaka? I think, was it that day when it was Xhaka, Laka and Saka that was good?
Martin asks, have we peaked? No, of course we haven't peaked.
We haven't peaked.
DWF Morgan, I do want to read your message. Sorry, I'm just, timing is everything, you know. So DWF Morgan is saying, if you guys could pick one Premier League midfielder as cover for Partey to sign in January, who would you pick? Must be realistically attainable.
That ruins it.
Has
Yeah,
anyone
that's
caught your
run
eye
through
so far this
Load
season?
of young talent.
Cover.
Partey.
Must be obtainable.
Where does that Fulham one play? Polina?
Holding midfield, yeah, but he
Yeah,
just
but-
arrived, so I feel like that wouldn't be realistic.
Oh, okay, Fabio.
Gavin's Birch. He's not available. He's not realistic though, but baller. Oh,
Sierra, are you okay, my guy? What are you doing?
Did the hard bit brilliantly. They just
Yeah.
had to pick someone out, and he picked no one. He picked the keeper.
Big up and happy birthday, my
his
mate
nose.
Statman James B, says JD.
Thank you, JD. Thank you.
That man James B in the cut.
Adoy is saying get Nelson and Odegaard on. Anyone else calling
I
for
don't think
subs
that
at this
changes
Not
time?
Odegaard,
much of the
I don't
game,
know.
I'll be honest.
Well, Vieira's not done a lot this second half, has he?
I think Marquinhos Nelson, potentially.
Who you
But
taking
Saka's
on?
been superb, you know.
Yeah, I
Unless you're
wouldn't take
saving Saka, I think Saka's been superb. I wouldn't take him off to impact. I wouldn't.
If this ends a draw, it
Philip
just means
Billing.
we need to draw next week.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is about keeping Bodo.
Kelly says Billing, but is Billing Billing wouldn't be cover for
Bournemouth.
Well, I think he's
Partey.
been playing higher up for Bournemouth.
He has been.
I don't know if that's changed since the new manager.
He hasn't played. He's playing more as a I thought he was more a striker.
Yeah, he's more attacking, isn't it?
Is that the runner?
Well done.
He's
Well
he's
done,
a
well
good
done,
player.
Xhaka.
He's a
That was
good player.
brilliant. Oh,
Oh my
Jesus,
days.
what's wrong with these guys today?
That was a simple pass, you know.
Xhaka's done the hard bit, then you just
Jude
batter it out the ground.
Jude Billingham.
Odegaard.
Someone called it
Jude
Jude Billingham.
Billingham.
That's a good one. That was good still.
I would have said Douglas Luiz, Tielemans.
Nah.
Have we
For-
been
for
linked
six-
to
Not
Jude
Tielemans,
Bellingham?
bro.
Huh?
For covering 6, yeah?
No, not for cover of 6. Who else have we got? Who else has everyone got?
Calvin Phillips.
I'm sticking to Polina. I don't care when
Pick
Fulham
him.
signed him. If shit doesn't go well for them this season, then he could be available at the end.
Oh no.
Deal with that.
Cody Gakpo.
3v3. Gabriel, this is your tackle. Oh,
No, that is brilliant defending. That is such good defending.
keep the ball.
That's it.
They pressed without overcommitting to the challenge.
Nice.
Well
Oh,
done.
that was a
Well
good
done.
passing.
That's it.
Go!
Get
Eddie,
forward.
Eddie,
Yeah.
well done.
That's it. That's
Xhaka
it.
immense in that bit of defending there as well with Tierney. Go on.
We don't really look like we don't really look.
Why are these men
Yeah, they want to go back. No,
backwards,
they
man?
don't look like I said the speed of attack is. I mean, we can build up and play forward.
Nice.
Well done.
Nice, Jesus! Finish!
Oh, that's a good save. No, he didn't need to take it. It's still in. How is it still in?
Still
I
in?
don't know.
Oh my God, it went off.
What's going on?
go.
Jesus is the spun. How is he? Oh.
Eddie's shot was actually a switch.
To be fair though, Gabriel Jesus, bro, that's 2 big chances now. Three actually. Sorry, that's 3 that you should have converted at least one
Nah,
of those.
I don't think that was a big chance. I think that was like he worked.
Would you think that was a good, or you think it's more of a good save, or yeah, it's a big chance. He made out of his own good work. But
Yeah.
he should be putting that away.
Maybe. I don't know. I need to see it again. I feel like he spun and then he's had to put it on his left foot, and there are actually quite a few players. And ultimately, I don't know. Maybe you might.
No. It's a tough chance.
You're
but
the former striker. Man.
you should-
Should really be listening to you.
Was you a striker, sis?
Yeah, I still play.
Really?
No, I don't.
I watched it the other day. I'm
No, I
sure you
don't.
did.
Yeah.
That's it, Nakonga.
I was saying that the tournament. Did you see the first episode? Sorry.
Yeah, the first episode's out.
Yeah.
Did you watch it all?
Yeah.
Our
They
boohoo
played in the
World
football
Cup, man.
boohoo tournament. I got man of the match. I'm just saying.
Oh, well done.
What,
not that means
tournament?
anything. For that episode you'll see and
I've watched
the guys
half of it.
commentating. Nah, it's good.
Come on.
Adoy is saying get Kante.
I wanted
Planty
Kante
Bay
bad.
is saying
injury and he's old now.
These ex-rival players.
Yeah.
Nunes
I really wanted him though.
from Wolves.
Whose pass was that? That was Rob Holding, wasn't it?
Oh, Nunes from Wolves is a good shot. I would have
Yeah,
liked him
that's
before
a
he
good
went
shout.
there, actually.
Look, so he's done well there.
Bang.
And you see how those two players are just coming in there.
Yeah, but he's just that's a poor. He didn't connect with the
Kinda
ball.
scuffed
He's
it.
done that like 3 times though.
I agree, he scuffed it, but I think with the way the players have come across to block, I think ultimately anywhere else. And
I'm more interested to see Eddie's replay than that one, really, because I don't know how that ball stayed
No,
in.
you can't, because I'm not going to show that because man is a rookie. So he switched it in the box.
Now to go.
In the box. He switched the play in the box.
Fake the
He did,
shot.
yeah. Yes.
Nice.
That's it.
That's
Go
really
on,
good.
Eddie. That's it.
He dropped the shoulder. There's no one. Oh, do you know what? I'm being hypercritical now. But it's no, it is what it is.
He's played well today, Eddie. He's not a left winger. He's running at players. He's done well.
He's reminding me a bit of Jesus.
Nice.
With the way he's
Yeah.
handling the
His
ball.
work
Come on, they're on the
ethic's
back foot now, man. Let's
Yeah, they're
punish
giving the
them.
ball away. Come on.
Nice.
Finish!
Nah, who
Someone-
was
it's
that?
Matt
Who was that?
Jesus.
Jesus should be doing better there for sure, man. That pass is actually simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you dare try that. That is embarrassing. You try to bridge him. That's hilarious.
I tell you what.
That's it. Go on,
That could have been a foul. No, it could have been a foul.
No,
yeah,
no,
should've
I mean,
been.
he obviously did really
just
well
stood
there.
No, he blocked the player off. It's a foul, but that's hilarious. They even tried that.
Oh.
I actually think that was a good effort, that.
I was going to say it was a
was.
reverse
Good
ball
block.
there. Well, it was a good shot. Let me see it from this angle.
Planty Bear was saying swap Nketiah and Jesus. I think we'd look better.
Yeah, that's going. That's
He
going.
struck that well. Keeper's thinking, thank you. Come on.
Come on, boys.
Gabriel. Bam. Big header.
People saying Eddie is overrated.
Coming to 65 minutes. Corner for Arsenal.
Adoy is saying PSV are going to nick a 1-0.
Nah, that's not going to happen.
Thanks
Sorry.
for the spoiler.
Normally we can kind of gauge our games and go, I don't see that happen. Who do you think will score next? Yeah.
Bro,
Jesus.
I just need a goal.
I think Jesus has to score. He's had so many chances. One of them's
know.
got. His next one's got to go
He'll be
in.
coming off soon, Jesus.
Yeah, he's
They're
looking
making
wasteful
some
in the
subs.
final, in the penalty area, isn't he?
But
He's looking busy. He kind of he's so wriggly and like really good. And
I think Nelson on for
Marquinhos can
Jesus.
come on.
Move Eddie up top.
Martinelli.
What now? I don't want no sub.
I don't think Nelson-
I don't want Martinez to
I
touch
don't think
the
we'll
pitch,
see
man.
Nelson in this game.
No, I want Martinez to just
I want
relax.
us to win. I feel like a win just puts this group to bed.
Yeah, he should go.
I mean, obviously mathematically it doesn't, but it would need for us to either not win there or beat Zurich at home, and for them to beat Bodo Glimt away. Like a win
Which is
here,
not going to happen. Bodo Glimt's away is not.
well, it would need 3 results you think should go our way to really all go against us, which would be crazy. And yeah, that can happen, but come on, let's get the job done here.
Yeezy Claps has gone from Henri to Eddie wearing the number 14. Disrespect. And
Don't
JD
remind
says
me, don't
Douglas
remind me.
Luiz just signed a new long-term contract recently.
He did.
Our latest transfer links are Napoli's superb Stanislav Lobotka and left back Ndika.
We have won 9 games out of 10 in the Premier League with Eddie Nketiah wearing the number 14 shirt. So while I completely understand, because I'm the same, I think numbers mean something, but you know, at the time when it all happened, we all talked about it, we had our thoughts.
Go on,
Here it is,
Eddie.
go on.
Go on.
Go on, Thierry Henry.
Take shot. Oh!
Everything right.
That would have been so.
Everything
The
right.
time would have been superb with that. By
Perfect
the way.
timing, isn't
Touch
I called him Thierry Henry.
Innit?
to Eddie Henry.
That was actually a poor strike at the end. Bro, look where the ball's
Yeah,
gone. Like,
I know.
let's be real
I
here.
know,
like.
I know.
Let's actually be real here. Like,
know,
all
it's
this
not, but-
wrapping cotton wool around, man. Yeah, we started this season well, but come on.
Yeah, but I'm saying the whole number 14
Sammy
thing doesn't have to be a
Laconda's coming
discussion
off.
today, does
Oh,
it?
no,
for
no, no.
Thomas
That discussion's done.
Partey.
I'm done with that
Yeah, it's
discussion already.
happened.
Well done,
Well,
Laconda.
Partey's coming on there. Interesting.
Like, come on, boys.
See, I think
get a
I
goal.
think numbers mean something
Thomas
too. But
Partey
when
to
you're,
score. Oh, Vieira's off.
when you're giving Gallas
Well
10,
done.
Yeah, they messed it up a long time ago, but I was
just
hoping
like,
they...
all right.
Oh, the guard's on. Captain.
Vieira did well first half, a little quiet second half.
Lokonga did well as well,
just
man.
6 out of 10, kept things moving.
Done well, man.
Don't really Partey and Odegaard to inject something here. Come on.
Let's go.
But again, you know, you're hoping you'd have to use these players in this kind of... You know, I know PSV are a good side.
Mark says, shut up, Turkish. Mark, you can tune out of this if you want, my guy. That's the easiest way to shut
Is there
me up.
anything more to the...
Imagine tuning into a show where you want the host to shut up. Imagine that. Find something better to watch, my guy. Find something better to watch. Mark.
Shut up, Turkish, man.
You won't see Cecil after the show again. That's it. Cecil's done here. He's done. Happy birthday, James. Rest in peace, Cecil. Same day. Same day. James, I'm sorry to do it on your birthday, man.
What, sack him?
Sack him?
He's going to kill me.
He's going to get smoked on
Bury him under this
FIFA.
building, mate.
Alright, I'm playing. That's mad, as if he came on just to say that though.
Touch of Autumn said this stream's been hilarious. I'm glad because the game hasn't really been...
Yeah, it's been dry in the bumble hole, I'll be honest.
Bit flat, man.
Don't worry.
So it was James's
You know when
reaction.
just like... Actually, no, don't worry, let me not explain it.
Explain what the meaning of that word.
I just thought I'm good, you know.
Good question here,
Go.
super chat.
Go on.
Yep.
Wait, let's just see what happens with this move first.
Sorry, because I
Saka
thought
beat
he
him.
just turned back inside Odegaard. Saka just beat 5 men and scored.
Yeah,
Come on.
this is still what you do every week. Like, you know what I mean? That's a ball.
He's
All right,
offside.
we're
He's
gonna-
not. He's not.
Jesus!
Oh my God.
Oh no! Oh God!
Can we just get a goal? Bloody hell.
Okay.
While they replay that, here is the super chat question.
There's super, hold on, there's something going on. Yeah.
Yeah, you get the question.
What?
The super, so, here we go.
Good
Where is
save
that
by
super
Turner.
chat?
Yep.
Is it after the touch of awesome one? 'Cause I didn't.
Before it.
Oh, okay, here we go. It's for James, the James one.
Okay.
Okay. I've only got one here from Ikai. Ikai says, yeah, okay. Who would you guys say is our most important forward player that we absolutely need to be fit all season? Happy birthday,
Forward.
King James.
Forward.
What did I say?
4-player.
What?
That's what you said,
Four
fam.
player.
You said
Forwarder.
forwarder. You said
No,
4-player.
Cecil, what is wrong?
No,
Are you
he's
okay?
in, guys. Well,
Did I say?
Bro, you can rewind.
No, let me. Sorry, let me read that question again. Who would you guys say is our most important forward player that we absolutely need to keep fit all season?
It's a good question.
Happy birthday, King James. Tactical genius, he said.
Because the easy
Thank
answer is
you.
Jesus, but then what about Saka? What about
Yeah.
Martinelli this season? They're all so, because there's no depth to Martinelli, there's no depth
There's
to
no
Saka,
depth to
there's
Saka,
no depth
really.
to Jesus really at the moment. So
the way Saka's playing the
Maybe
last couple of
Saka.
weeks, that Saka's been sublime.
I'm biased to
today, I
Saka all the time.
yeah,
man.
he has been.
Go on. Go on, Partey. Take
But
a
then
shot.
3 weeks ago, you probably would have said Martinelli or Jesus.
Yeah, but we've won games because of Saka recently.
Yeah, just for you. Oh, finally, we fucking needed a goal.
Yeah.
It took 70 minutes.
I never thought I'd celebrate Europa League group stage goal.
Timing is everything, eh? Bloody hell.
It's like he thought to himself, Jesus, this is how you bloody hit it.
Honestly, though.
That was a good finish.
Strike, right
Good
foot,
finish.
Right
First
foot.
time.
finish.
Yeah.
Mate.
What's that, his 4th goal this season, I think.
Brentford,
cups.
Tottenham,
Yeah.
Leicester, this.
Yeah.
4.
He's having his greatest season.
Well done.
First time, well
I
taken.
mean, Turkish tried to tell us he was world class.
I did, man.
all those years. I know.
Nice,
For all those
Shaka.
years, just playing box to box, man.
I even brought a show out called Box to Box. And
He tried to tell us. You just didn't know. He tried to tell us.
Didn't read
He's
between
done
the
well.
lines.
He's
That's a great. Do you know how difficult that is on your strong foot, let alone your
Isn't it?
weaker foot? Well
Beautiful,
done.
Shaka.
Well, Granite.
That's how I put them away as well.
That's how you put the balls away, yeah?
Granite.
Cecil, are you actually okay?
No, do you know what? I'm back, bro. I'm having a bit of fun.
You're back?
Yeah, I'm back. Oh!
Granite
another one?
Jabbergas has arrived.
Oh, Saka's gone down.
Oh, sugar, that looks
I hope
serious.
he's okay.
That could be crap.
Oh.
No,
Cramp?
cramp, he'll be trying to stretch it. Actually, his car.
Did he get knocked?
Hold on, no, he might have done a strain there.
Granite Jabbergas. What a goal.
Was that it there?
He went.
He actually gets
Look at how they're
battered, you know.
clambering him.
They're just trying to just...
No, it looks like it happened after.
Looks like a
That's
pull.
what I'm worried about.
Yeah, looks like a pull.
He's
Yeah,
probably
but look-
that's when he probably stops.
I hope he's okay. See, this is my concern about just letting him play so many minutes.
For me, Saka is probably one of the most important. It is Saka for me, actually.
He is the most important player, as we see, because he plays every single minute of every single game, pretty much.
Xhaka has such a sweet shot on him sometimes.
That sounds like a Turkish comment.
That's what he said, so that's that. I'm just reading it as I see it.
Such a sweet shot on him.
Sometimes. Sounds like he wants to be shooting.
JD says, missing Smith Rowe, he could have been the goal threat today. And Alberto says, Eddie frustrates the living daylight out of me. What we paying 100 grand for, I'd rather have Walcott.
Eddie's been better today.
That's harsh.
Eddie's been better today
than
Jesus has been today, personally.
Oh, unpopular opinion there.
Jesus has some real moments where you're like, wow, like the skill, the trickery, beating a couple men, all that, sure.
Right,
but I think Eddie's looked direct, he's run at players, been doing all game, work ethic phenomenal. Both have been good. But I just don't understand why people get on Eddie.
You just spit.
I saw someone spit.
That looked a bit mad from...
Study Bell is
Absolutely
saying,
not, James, fair enough.
studs on his calf, surely VAR, have a look. Was that studs?
Nketiah's been horrid, apparently. All right, fair enough.
I think Nketiah's looked good.
I think, you know... I think
he's been very energetic.
He's been running at players, he's been working
Does Jesus need to be more clinical?
But that's an argument that, yeah, it's a debate.
Because listen, the more the Premier League goes on, and the more pressure we get being in the position that we are, he's getting chances. I would never have said that because, you know, he's scored goals and he's brought so much to his team, but if we're being really hypercritical...
Perhaps in this game.
Maybe in this game. I'm talking about in general, going forward as well.
I think having Jesus brings more goals to Martinelli and Saka, though, so there's an argument to be made there.
Yeah. Okay.
Because what's Saka on now? 5 goals in the league?
5.
5 and 5. 5 goals, 5 assists.
Very good numbers.
Or is it 4 goals in the league? One or the other?
So I think it's 4 and 4 in the league and 5 and 5 in all comms, something like that. I'm not sure. Wait to check.
So he's on course to beat his best season last year.
And Martinelli's on like he's on like.
Xhaka's done it already. So the people around are getting more because he takes attention. When you got Lacazette there, you can just be like, leave the guy there.
But that's what we were crediting Lacazette for last season, though. He brings in more.
I wasn't crediting him for that. People just stretching. It's the same with Eddie and Lukonga now. People want to be nice and they want to find the good things to say, and it borders on the edge of delusion sometimes.
Yeah.
The reality is they haven't shown enough yet to really fill me with confidence.
Absolutely, but my issue is I also don't think they're doing anything wrong that warrants Eddie's been crap today, Lukonga's been crap today, he doesn't do anything like so that's why I counter it
Depends
with
if you watch this match and think the fringe players need to do something.
Well, if you're watching them thinking I need them to show me 10 out of 10 performances, so I got confidence in them going forward.
I need them to knock on the door for 11, and they're not doing that either.
That's fair. That's fair.
Jesus off, yeah?
Standing ovation.
That's fair.
Well done. Martinelli coming on, so Eddie through the middle.
Do you think they're really far off the 11 though? Do you think the gap's massive?
Yeah, I think they are actually really far off the 11.
Martinelli,
I don't think they're bad players. Yeah.
It's only going that gap is
Tommy Ashley, well done.
Get into Champions League and so
Ben
on.
White coming on for Tommy. Sorry, I'm just talking over you.
No. Sorry. We're in our You're doing what? Yeah, we're in our talking.
What's that
AFC A6 is asking, is he all right? I'm presuming you're talking about Saka. Yeah, he's fine. He's up and playing.
And thank you, Ryan, as well. Family are all good, man. Appreciate that, my guy. Love.
What, your family?
Yeah, he asked how my family and the little one is. All good.
Good. Oh, was he unwell?
No, just asking.
Oh, okay.
You can ask sometimes, you know. She said, is he unwell?
No.
He's actually got a cough, to be honest. But yeah, touch wood.
It's so horrible when they're a bit bunged up.
Big up, little man.
Come on, man.
I see you share burn your stories.
Has he started watching Arsenal games yet?
He's been watching football from early. He only sits to watch either football or his Blippy and Paw Patrol and all this stuff.
Does he really? So he's
quiet
chuck on.
When we watch football.
Of course, you always hear when Arsenal, but he's sits there quietly just watching. Bless him, man.
Did your missus like football as well?
No.
Oh.
No. Not interested.
Neither does mine, so I got a job covering it.
Oh.
So if they don't like football, what do they like?
Rugby.
Oh.
No, she doesn't play football.
Sounds rugby.
She prefers rugby.
Okay.
She doesn't play it, she prefers watching it.
What about yours, Turkish?
Doesn't doesn't really give a shit about sports.
Oh.
If I'm honest, I'm trying to think.
Same.
More beauty.
Oh, netball actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all of that stuff.
Love netball.
You were right, Turkish, says JD. We should have got a second striker in the summer because our depth at forward is very slim if Jesus ain't scoring. Eddie's just bang average. And James says, Turkish, my Samsung TV wasn't slow. Sandy is too slow.
What, is it on
Man,
full
come
screen
back
now?
to reassure
What, now that party's on?
Man even gave me the brand of my
That's
Samsung TV, you know.
That's a sponsored super chat there. Big up Samsung.
Oh, go on, Martinelli. Oh.
Bang!
Oh!
To
You
strike.
fancied that, Ben, didn't
Yeah,
you?
it's to strike that.
Imagine.
He broke his own leg trying to get to it.
Isn't it,
He saw
literally?
Granit Xhaka's and thought, yeah, all right. Oh, hello.
That's a great challenge.
He's such a fascinating player, Ben White, isn't he? Because did you see his interview after the Liverpool game? Where he was just like, yeah, we're quite good at football as well. Yeah.
He's chilled.
He's like,
This shit's different, that one.
Yeah.
This shit's different. I didn't say that.
Oh, I was going to say.
If I watch it,
Yeah.
it sounds like I've said
This
that
is
3
different.
times in a week.
Say it again.
I need to watch
Like,
that.
oh, you've had a
sounds
bad
like-
record against them and all that.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, this year's different.
But it sounds like he says, this shit's different.
Oh,
How was that then, my
I
guy?
need to watch that.
Alright, cool.
But also, didn't
But
he
they
go
wouldn't
and,
air that, though. They would.
No, I think it wasn't British TV. It was.
I'm not sure, but he then went and did he say like kind of 3-4 months into his Arsenal career, maybe even earlier, that he doesn't actually watch
Doesn't watch
football?
football.
Yeah, he said he's not into football.
Doesn't come from a
at
footballing
Yeah.
family either.
But like he
None of his
plays
parents.
like someone who
It's cultured in
understands
this.
the game so well. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the positioning, the like.
There's so many players though, James, that are just they're just
Used to
good.
the
They're just
ball.
good at playing football that
No,
don't have an
no,
interest into it.
Nice.
I remember going through academies as players that like don't even enjoy football. But they're like, I'm just good at it.
Yeah.
Nice.
This
Oh,
is good.
come on.
This is great.
Put it away. Someone.
Bang.
Whip it over.
Actually, decent
That's
effort.
decent.
Wasn't a lot you could do with that.
2-0 score prediction. 2-0 score.
Unlucky.
But yeah,
Good
James.
football, good football.
James, it happens. To be fair, that happens. Like,
Yeah, but I think it's more the type of player he is, if that makes sense. Like,
well, understanding how the game so well.
his positioning's good. He's a very modern defender, like quick, good on the ball, can play multiple positions. His pass selection seems pretty intelligent. There's a lot of things you learn from watching the game,
Yeah.
not just playing it.
But then I guess as well, if you compare that.
Is he okay, this guy?
He got away with that.
He's so lucky to.
Just turn for the sake of
He
it.
just shimmied his shoulders and turned into trouble. What's he on?
Which way am I going? Towards you.
I didn't even show that again. Bro. That was madness. Two shake of the shoulders.
That's
just
the
walks
reason I'm
into
going.
trouble.
Yeah.
That's what he done, bro.
Serious. I didn't even.
No. Ah, they missed the shake.
I didn't miss the shake.
Now look, he's in trouble. Look, he's worried. I don't know how he got away with that.
He got away with it. He got away with it. But yeah, now some people just naturally good at things like this. That I was going to sound very egotistical, but like when I left football and went into the dance school, and I hadn't really danced, I just grasped to it very quickly. But I hadn't ever had training, and a lot of the students didn't really like that. You know, became a favourite in my training, but I was good at ballet and contemporary, but I've never done that. It was natural. I don't watch it. I didn't know about the choreographers. I didn't know about anything. But some people just athletes, natural talent. I mean, it's a rarity. But I hear what you're saying. Ben White seems like he's just a duck to water when he plays. Considering he doesn't come from a football family, his mum or dad don't like football, which is bizarre. Very bizarre.
Odegaard has not had a good couple minutes since he came on.
I was thinking
Went for the wrong ball there, soft in the follow-up.
Yeah, because I came from a footballing family. Yeah, I suppose it does happen. Oh no.
Oh.
That could have been a goal, you know.
Okay, it should have been a
thought
goal.
it was gonna
That
be a
was
goal,
so
mate.
poor.
That was terrible.
That pass was so poor.
Read it out.
Shut up, James.
He's got one as well.
SLH.
It's you next, Charlie.
What's that?
Thank you.
Turkish has had one. James has had one. We're
Me
next.
They love me. They ain't gonna get me.
Don't talk too soon. You just make yourself a target.
It's coming.
They'll never abuse me.
They'll never say it to
Cecil
me.
Elliott. is what someone's
Billy
saying.
Elliott,
Why is he a ballet dancer?
Yeah, he was. He was a boxer and.
I was talking about you the other day, so you was a ballet dancer, sis.
Well, I was more hip hop and street, but yeah, I trained in all
ballet.
styles and is the hardest discipline ever.
Did that help you with football?
100%.
Do you not see him doing the splits on the pitch?
Actually,
was he?
No, I'm joking.
I'm sorry.
I don't care. It's
Ain't it out there on the internet?
Yes, it's been seen multiple
Where did
times.
I saw it somewhere?
He goes round a lot. Go on.
Go on. Oh, cut that across, Saka, man. Come on, man.
But
You're one of them guys that growing up, your Honey, and that was your favourite movie, innit?
I like how these stuff, but don't do that.
ATL.
Don't do that, because I like
Let me make it
When you got
up
into beef,
with
let's dance
love.
this one. Let's go around the corner. When you go around the corner, you two start dancing.
Save the last dance.
You're such a...
Start body popping. I know you're kind.
When you get to beef,
Magic Mike.
Round the corner, mate. Round the corner. You go around the corner, two men are just
oh
dancing.
my
They're opposite each other.
days. You're taking the piss. Hey, I like a lot of...
You got served, trust me. That's top three.
That's Cecil.
No, chill out. I like some
You
big
got served
films.
ATL.
Some big films. Oh, that's got me sweating. Oh,
Reece Nelson's coming on. I'm excited for Reece.
I used to watch the movies and I think, what the hell? These men are in real beef when they're going to dance off. Nah.
Well, there you go. You got.
oh my god. Oh, that is brilliant. That's killed me. I big up the dance films though. Yeah, I was a fan of them. I was a fan of a lot of films growing up. I'm a filmy, I'd say. That's funny though.
Planty Bell saying Cecil having dance off to solve beef.
Oh, that is funny. That's funny. Oh. No, man didn't really get into beef like that. That's in my head now.
You danced your way out of it.
Oh, that's quality.
I could actually picture you
Good
in those
defending,
sort of
Granite.
films.
Well done, Saka. Saka's strength is
I've done a few films.
unreal.
I said a few.
His strength is unbelievable.
You started
How
to
tall is
utilise it
Saka?
properly.
Saka.
I think he's 6
quite short,
foot.
but he's not. He's,
Yeah, I think someone said that he's taller than most people think.
I think I said that once.
Saka's coming off.
Bring
Well
it
done,
on,
Saka.
stop the yard.
Well done, Saka.
I'm laughing, but I've seen them all. It's really embarrassing.
5'10" Saka is.
5'10".
5'10", yeah. He's...
Cecil's favourite movie is probably Happy Feet.
Well, Saka.
Yes, I know, eh? Saka, we love you!
I think he's been one of the best players on the pitch.
I was about to say, who's your man? Who's your man at Matchday?
Nah, I think.
Saka.
Saka.
Saka. Gabriel Xhaka, the ones that stood out for me.
Saka definitely.
Tierney and Tommy
right.
Asu have a lot to do. Good assist from Tommy Asu
Yeah,
though.
I'd say that, yeah.
I like when Tommy Asu goes under the radar. It means I think he's had a good game. I didn't see anything wrong.
I wouldn't
from his
even include
performance.
Gabriel because he hasn't had much to do.
Yeah.
Hasn't had much to do. Yeah.
The only thing he had to do, he got turned in there and they really should have scored. But aside from that, he hasn't had much to do. Xhaka or Saka?
Martinelli's come on and up the levels though. By the way, let me just get that in. Since he's come on, he's been very involved.
Ooh, holding.
Planty Bell saying, used to imagine himself in the Step Up movies. Did I say that?
I don't know.
Is this the-
TSO Norway saying Matt Turner's the GOAT.
MPZ says, with Sutra, happy birthday, James. Sending
Thank
love
you.
from New York. You lot are hilarious. The troublemakers of AFTV for sure.
I'm
That is a
desperate.
fact.
I'm desperate to come to New York. I don't know why or what the occasion would be. I just really want to go to New York.
Oh, we went to Orlando for, oh yeah, sugar. Have you been there, haven't you?
I've been. Yeah, I was
You've been a bit greedy. You've been already.
15.
Oh,
Yeah, but I want to indulge in it.
experience it.
Actually,
wanna-
Fox New York shouted us for Big Six. So we're going to appear on Fox New York breakfast show soon.
Oh, wow. Are you going to fly
I don't know
out
if that was banter.
No,
Is that dead serious?
Are you flying out there for
Wow.
it?
No, it's going to be... I think they want the Big Six format the way it is. 'cause
That is massive.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
how massive it is. I'm just riding
congratulations.
the wave.
Bro,
Thank
well
you.
done.
That was
Yeah.
man's.
I mean, it doesn't get me to New York.
This
but
is how he
cool,
reads
thanks
out.
for the news.
Yeah, Fox
Yeah,
New York
just-
has shouted.
by the way-
Fox New York has shouted us. Like, man is saying
So
in the most.
people say, but I don't know how... I'm
Bro.
just here just steer the show like that.
Come on, bro. That's massive. Congrats.
Mad. Soon come.
You said that so calm. I thought you were just
I
thinking like, I watched Fox New York once or something like that, bro. Yeah, they actually shouted us. That's mad.
JD says Cecil and Tony Adams as the dancing duo in Strictly. Oh my God.
Who? Sorry.
Tony Adams.
Tony Adams.
He was
yeah.
on
He's on
Strictly Come
Strictly, innit?
Dancing.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
He's on Strictly. Someone sat on the remote. Any danger? Any danger?
Why? If there's danger, we call you.
He said PlayStation 5 just a second ago. He's trying to play games.
Shultz wants that smoke again. Where is he? People, 87 minutes approaching,
Already?
5 seconds away. There's a phone number on your screen. You know what to do already. Full-time reaction show will be run by Laurie this evening after the match is finished. A few of the regulars coming in and out. Make sure you send your video reactions in because that's what it's all about. The full-time reaction show, your videos to the phone number on the screen. Love for the love, people.
I'm such a child. I've been making.
I was doing that earlier as well.
It's so, especially because I'm nervous. Because
I could tell you're nervous. Your legs are like this, James.
With 2 minutes to go.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Madueke, is that who's on the
That's
ball
a yellow
now?
card. That was a smart one as well. That was a smart. That
You
was
know
not
what?
smart.
A handful of smart fouls. Yeah. Take them.
Anti gave both of them.
Yeah.
So what? They've got no yellow cards. Oh, they've got one. They got one, didn't they?
2 yellows in one move. Where have we seen that before? Happy birthday to James.
And where didn't we see it? Leeds. Thank you very much on your birthday.
Where did you see it? You talking about the Martinelli one at Wolves? That was hilarious. I shouldn't say it was hilarious. I couldn't believe that.
You got to laugh or you're going to cry.
That was outrageous. It's like...
What's that? He's done.
When Martinelli they got 2 yellows and just like...
The ref confused
Oh,
himself.
yeah,
that was the most baffling thing when it against Wolves.
That was mad. Adoy saying you might see Spider-Man in New York.
Oh yeah.
Is that why you want to
I
go?
heard that's where he works.
Alright, take us back to Orlando though. Bro. I swear, I honestly, once a week I think about that trip. I swear.
I want to go LA, New York. I want to hit up Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
same.
sick actually.
So, is that what else? Yeah.
I even want to hit up Philly. I know that might be strange to some, but
Why would that be strange?
Would you?
it's not really a Philly. Is Philadelphia really a tourist destination?
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
There you go.
Before I joined here,
From there.
I was thinking about going down the East Coast
Driving.
and then
Going
flying.
down the East Coast.
Can you imagine James, like shades, bling bling,
in my
hat back to front,
Pimp my ride.
in a
and then
Peugeot
car
107.
bouncing,
Nice.
Go on.
take a shot.
That's poor. Sorry, I know. He could have. He's got a half a yard there.
Front. But anyway, yeah.
Shift that half a yard.
There's a lot of places in America I want to go. If Arsenal could just go to all of them.
So do I.
But then Arsenal
TSO
go to so
saying
many
come
amazing
to
places.
Chicago.
Like, where did
Bro, we're
Chicago.
going Australia next year, boys.
Yeah.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, Robbie was like, we're gonna definitely go. And I was like,
It's
alright.
pre-season.
Pre-season.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I didn't even
What
know
did he
that.
say? Would hit
Not
up where?
well.
Chicago.
Yeah, that's another one
Yeah.
on the list. I think it's behind LA, ATL, New York for me.
Would
but
you
it's
enjoy?
definitely on the list.
Would you enjoy Baltimore if we went? Would you have wanted
Yeah,
to?
apparently
Yeah,
Baltimore
because
was really
The Wire
fun.
was shot in Baltimore.
Yeah,
I
I
actually
know.
wanted to go there just to see some of the scenes. The Wire is probably top 2 shows of all time for me.
What was my reference when I heard we were playing in Baltimore?
I forgot, what was it?
Hairspray.
Hairspray. Oh yeah.
Hairspray.
I'm there saying The Wire. This guy saying Hairspray.
Why do you need hairspray?
Because that's. I know it's just the,
Oh,
it's
the
the music.
movie.
The musical movie. It killed me.
Jimmy says you're all welcome to my place for a meal and a place to stay when you come to New York. Love for the love.
Oh, thank
There
you.
That's
you go.
nice.
That's your accommodation sorted, guys.
New York is expensive. Where do you live in New York? It's expensive to live in New York. Partners are.
Where do you live? If it's not the part we want, it's not.
Yeah, I
won't
want
be
to
taken
overlook.
I'm kidding. I've got mate. I'd love to go.
I went there and watched Andy Ruiz versus AJ fight at Madison Square Garden. It was unbelievable.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I took Perry. Yeah, I took Perry for a photo.
Yeah.
Best.
Seriously?
Yeah. Same night that Liverpool won the Champions League. Was that the night? Yeah. Was
Spurs.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was in the day, and then we went to Madison Square. It was a sick day. Apart from obviously AJ losing, but even still, that was an experience.
Oh, that was when he lost.
Yeah. It was mad.
course,
It was
that was-
mad. It was crazy.
No, I'm putting it all together now.
Yeah, there's that's New York's one of my favourites because of like everything we got in there was sick.
1 minute added on.
Yeah, man.
The first one was in Madison Square Garden. What was the second one? Was that in Saudi?
In Saudi, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I
thought
saw
you
him
saying-
lose. It was the weirdest.
You two
Like,
like your
atmosphere.
boxing. What do you think of the Fury Chisel?
Oh, it's stupid,
Boxing's
man.
dead in my opinion.
Yeah, it's
like,
just
I've seen a lot of people saying
I
that.
know the purists
Stupid,
out there,
bro.
but like you said, I just mean it's not what it was for me. The only fight in the heavyweight division worth anything is Fury Usyk, and behind that probably
true.
AJ Wilder. But
Yeah.
the winner of AJ Wilder facing the winner of Fury
That's
Usyk,
it,
you know who's
Martinelli.
coming out winner. So it's
Yeah, Wilder. I'm sorry, I love AJ. I'm a big fan of him. Biased,
Didn't
but he's
Wilder
smoking.
first round KO?
Knocked out like
yeah,
clean.
Most his career he does.
He does that.
He does that.
But that was quick. That was
Me too.
That was a mad one
Yeah.
though.
Did you lot watch the Shields Marshall fight?
No, you were there, innit?
Yeah, it was.
Should have been there,
lit, man. Why weren't you there, sis?
I'll come back from Bodo and I just felt like crap. I just gave my ticket I passed it over to Laurie's son.
Oh, it was.
Was in the box?
Night. Yeah, we had a VIP box.
It was nice.
There was loads of people there as well.
Yeah, I know. I saw on everyone's stories, but it's life. We go over these things.
It was such a good night. Right. Even like the undercards were proper good as well.
Yeah. Man of the matches, get them in.
Saka. No.
Bukayo Saka.
Saka, yeah, I'm going to go Saka.
Someone goes 2-0 Flamini.
Wouldn't you love it?
Wait, how many minutes were added on? Oh, four, I thought it was 1 minute.
Imagine Arteta that when the final whistle goes, it goes to Rude.
That would be. That would be.
Wouldn't it?
That'd be funny.
Jumps up.
Turner's about to run it into the corner.
Oh, I hate when keepers do that. It actually makes me want to scrap them. I swear to God.
Playing at 50% and could have won 4-0, 30 wins out of 14. I agree with that. We haven't been at our best. But at the same time...
What? He's nowhere near you.
Turner, if you can't clear that...
That's outrageous. Kick the ball, bro.
Come on.
I don't know if he was being smart, though. He might have been wasting more time.
Maybe.
And if that's the case, that's very good. He's standing all over there like...
Where's it going to go? Alright, Xhaka, that's good.
I've enjoyed this.
Go on, Turner.
I've enjoyed being back.
Ping. Go on, Reece. This is perfect. Look at that ping. He's got distribution. Come on.
Play it. Just keep the ball. Just keep the ball to the end of the game now. Good.
I mean, I will say, our sort of... We're not exactly been blown away by this performance, but it's been very...
See, Partey was shy.
It's been very comfortable, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We haven't got out of...
I'm going to give man of the match to Xhaka because I just think that
Xhaka,
even though Saka was our brightest spark going forward, he was quite wasteful as well. Whereas Xhaka took his chance well. It's the winner, 1-0, weaker foot, and he's also done his thing in the middle.
Just say it one more time so everyone's saying, no, you used to
just by that. It's like the fourth time I've given the man of the match this season.
Good. Yeah. Wow.
The narratives that people write.
Saka close, very close second.
Saka for me.
JDTV says his dream collaboration, Simon and AFTV. I'll talk to Robbie. That'd be amazing.
Soon, no, it might happen.
I should have done a tactical insight on the Sidemen.
That would have been an absolute car crash. Speed, yeah. Should have done tactical.
We were nearly in there.
Tactical analysis on speed, boy.
Well done, Arsenal.
Full-time whistle, well done!
Listen, I think
1-0 win. That game was
barring something incredible, that's job done now, I think.
What's that, 3-1?
5 points clear.
3-1-0 wins.
Well done, Mikel Arteta. We love you.
Just a draw.
3-1-0 wins.
Yeah, just a draw needed for the next
He's
game.
doing it. He's doing what he said.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
You should have done that.
That's a welcome return for Rude there. Nice, 1-0.
Look, we didn't really get out of third gear or so. I think you could see that there was a better intensity in this game than the Leeds game. PSV defended quite well. They offered very little on the counter or going the other. I really thought they'd do more. I didn't see Cody Gakpo do much. I thought of the two, him and Xavi. I thought Xavi Simons looked the better player. We were completely untroubled, so credit to Gabriel, Holding and Turner for that. Xhaka, brilliant, great goal. I wouldn't even say they were tough to break down. I just think if we were a little bit more crisp in the final third, I think we win this 2 or 3-0.
It wasn't really sharp in the front three, I can't lie.
No.
Saka looked the sharpest by far.
Yeah.
By far.
Emirates has cleared out quick.
Good run out. I mean, Jesus, Saka, Martinelli all didn't get a full game. Partey, Odegaard, Vieira all didn't get a full game. White, Tomiyasu.
And Martin Keown speaking.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Someone needs to ask him, man.
I think you could say job well done, really. I mean, listen, that wasn't... But none of the Europa League games have been like our... Do you remember a couple of years ago? It was the Europa League where we'd see the ideas coming together, we'd see the football we wanted to see, we'd be like, so against better opposition, this is really what we want to be seeing, just on a better level. Whereas this is actually like a level down from what we've been seeing in the Premier League by that Leeds game. So well done, Arsenal. 4
wins out of 4, 5 points clear at the top of the group. Actually, there is no other Europa League games. They're all next week. So, and we've caught up with matches played now. All played 4. Bodo's got 4 points, PSV 7. We've got 12. 8 + 8 goal difference for PSV. I think ours is +6 now. off the top of my head, if I'm not mistaken.
1-1.
Dave said hell will freeze over before Turkish gives man of the match to Eddie. Listen, I think if anything has shown you that I'm fair, is me giving credit to Xhaka this season. I don't want none of these players to not perform. I want all of them to perform. I want them all to share the spoil. So it is what it is. If one day Eddie, in my opinion, deserves man of the match, I'm not going to give it to him because of my previous opinions of him.
What did you say the other day? It was might have to play some of our big players, and you were listing things, Saka, Gabriel, maybe then you said Xhaka. I was like, what a moment.
Yeah.
What a moment.
This season he's been big. So I said it before, top 3 for me in terms of players this season, and that's saying something because there's a good handful of players you can argue for.
If you were picking a player of the season, he probably gets my vote so far. I know it's stupidly early. It's like it's about just over a quarter.
I get you. I think the last 3 weeks have pushed.
Saka.
3 weeks ago when I mentioned in that international break, I said the top 3 for me were Saliba, Jesus, and Xhaka. In no particular order.
Saliba's a great point.
In the last 3 weeks, defensively we've been a bit up and down. Jesus hasn't been as hot as he was at the start of the season, whereas Xhaka really has even stepped it up from then. So I tend to agree with you. It's only 10 games into the season, 4 games into Europa, but he probably has been our best player this season.
Saka's
or most reliable player this season.
Yeah, Saka's been unbelievable.
Yeah.
Strength for strength.
Yeah, well done. And just look at the comments. Why are you guys so... Craig, thank you for joining the stream. But he goes, why are you guys so critical of the performance? We used to play well and lose. We won. Isn't that the aim of the game?
What did they say?
Have we been critical? We've been backing Lokonga the whole time. We've been backing Xhaka.
It depends when he came into the stream. Like, the guy's talking nonsense. Who's been critical of the performance?
There's been no
I don't think we
critical
criticised
comments at all. It's been the comments that's been criticising.
I don't know what he's talking about, man. Some of these people just talk for the sake of talking. Let them do it. Anyway, phone number still on the screen. Full-time reaction will start about 10, maybe 15 minutes after this one ends. Laurie will be going through all of your reactions, people, so make sure you get them into that phone number now. A few of us will be coming in and out as usual. Big 6 for me on my channel tonight at 10:30, so I'm about to go home to get that done. Big up Charlene, big up James, big up Cecil. Hope everyone is all good and well.
Yeah, big up you, and happy birthday, James.
Sorry, Gonka says, James, were we lucky to win? Not today.
Look how happy he is.
He's gassed with it.
We deserve the win today.
3 points, James's birthday, happy days. We keep it moving. Southampton away next. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure the notification bell is on. Tomorrow, Saturday, a lot of content coming out around the Southampton game. Another big one. They're all big, coming thick and fast as well in the next few weeks. Both Premier League and Europa before the World Cup break kicks in. Love for the love, people. Hit the like button on your way out and tune into Full-Time Reaction Show in 10-15 minutes. Peace.
Peace out.